I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. I should have known I'd leave alone. Just goes to show that the blood you bleed is just the blood you own. We were a pair, but I saw you there.
Really loving this journal tab.
It's really nice.
We're live.
It's very helpful. Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
What's up, stream?
Hey, it's your stream on your computer.
It is my stream on my computer that is finally fixed after 5 fucking months, man. I'm so happy. Like, I can't begin to tell you how happy I am that it's back. But anyways, hi, what's up? It is Sunday afternoon at 2:05 in the 2:05 p.m. Except unless you're Steve, where it's what 3 in the morning.
Yep.
Come crazy bastard.
Y'all.
Yes, and we are here with session 2 of Rime of the Frostmaiden. And without further ado, I will hand it over to our lovely DM, Azil.
Cool. Who's recapping last week? What happened?
Ooh, I took notes.
You did.
I
It's here.
do.
Stuck behind a truck. Never mind.
Go ahead, Ravos. You can start.
So last week we found ourselves in East Haven. Essentially, we were walking into town and were not ambushed or assailed, but found ourselves at the public execution of.
Oh, I forgot. Y'all can hear me.
Oh hell, what was his name?
I had to turn my microphone down.
Dizan, whatever, who is apparently a wizard, being executed for killing lots of people. Yeah, that's a thing. And then the captain of the town militia gave us a quest to find missing fishermen, and then also a young wizard spellcaster person also gave us the option of a quest to find a thing called a chewinga.
Yeah,
some kind of
chewinga.
elemental
Pet rug.
pops around the 10 towns.
Yes, bro, that was pet rug.
So she could study it.
Can you hear me
We
alright?
then
Am I too
proceeded
loud?
to be merry and have drinks, and essentially the next day we took off and went looking for these fishermen.
Thank
where we
you.
found ourselves in a
Excellent.
cave, assailed by, what was it, a direwolf? Direwolf. And here we are.
And we also met Ronaldo, the halfling.
Yeah.
He wanted to do a seance. There was he apparently summoned a white lady and said that the frozen lakeside caves are where the fishermen are. That's where we headed off. Pratt also made a note that Dorigardo likes to steal, and Pratt is also very afraid of Snowball, the Yeti. And I think that was it. Unless I'm probably missing something too.
The Yeti or the Bugbear?
Well, he's a bugbear, but he thinks he's a Yeti, and Pratt doesn't like him. Or Pratt's scared of him.
The Bugbear Yeti. Yes.
Yes, remember you've been mentioned. I think Derogardo mentioned that. Do not mention to him that he's a bugbear because he gets very angry at that idea.
Yes. So, finding yourselves in this cave, we ended with Dorigardo just ending up over on top of that bridge that he is currently on, or at least looking over into that bridge. And as he did so, he noticed that the bridge was very icy, very slick, but you could just see the edge of a campsite, or what looks to be the remains of a campsite, through the little opening there.
Derek, your camera went gray.
I know.
Okay.
I had to move some stuff from behind me that was interfering with VC and making it do strange things. So,
Since I'd pretty much be with Derogardo most of the time, how much movement do I need to get over there?
where are you currently? It's going to be a few rounds, but you guys are out of initiative, so you have as much as you like after the fight with the direwolf.
Puppy.
Uh, so Dorigado stood next to this bridge. I suppose he can see Maxian coming up behind him, can he? Suppose you can hear him coming down the corridor or whatever.
Yeah.
There we go,
Uh,
Maxian. See, looks like there's a camp over there.
Yes, I see that. I don't think, however, it'd be a good idea to go on further without the rest of the group. They
Oh,
could have gotten in a very
right
tight
you
spot
are.
without us, so I think we should go back and regroup for the moment.
Oh, here he comes now. Look, it's Snowball, my Yeti friend. The rest won't be far behind.
He's basically standing right behind you now, suddenly, and breathing heavily.
Just like appearing over the shoulder like that demon from Insidious.
Ravos says
Yes,
low.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't, drool on me. Thank you.
It's like
so,
he just wipes his hand across wherever he drooled on you.
oh.
What about the rest? In Yeti, Derigado's going to call out to Snowball.
Okay. I just
Ask
turned
them
Ravos
where the
up.
rest of them are they coming behind?
They'll respond in Yeti as well that they're messing around with the direwolf corpse in the other cavern.
This made-up Yeti is
Oh,
like...
or they be messing around down there, Maxian. Happens we should go ahead and have a look, I reckon. And as he does that, Derrigado will step back and kind of, sort of signal to the bridge for Maxian to cross, if you like. Here you go, Maxian. And sort of step back away.
Do you want me to go first?
Oh, I thought you might like to go over and have a look. You seem the inquisitive sort.
I mean, yes, but again, I would prefer that we all regroup with the rest. But if
Oh, you're right.
DM, how sturdy does this bridge look?
The bridge itself, taking a look at it, actually looks quite sturdy. It doesn't look like it's going to break down anytime soon. But looking downwards around the bridge, you can see that this bridge covers, it spans across a chasm. If you look down, you would see a flowing, or what used to be a flowing river that is now solid ice. And it is a 20-foot drop from the bridge to the river.
How about the edges? So the river, it goes down to the river, and then what's at the side of the river at the bottom? Is it sheer walls all the way down, or is it like a beachy side to it?
There's sheer walls all the way down. This is like an underground cave, essentially, underground river. Or
So,
used to be.
If someone goes down there, they're not getting out. Are you saying kind of things, or where?
Oh no, there's ample footholds and stuff. You could climb back up if you wanted to. And it looks like there are even passages going a little farther on the river. It is walkable terrain. So, leaving the three of you there for the moment, what are the rest of you doing? Pratt and Majid and Adrix.
So Edrix is drinking the potion. Pratt is looking over at him with a big old toothy grin. And we killed the doggy, and then with little eagerness, Pratt's going to pop back down because I don't think there's anything else in here. So they're going to come over here and try and climb down.
Okay, yeah, you can climb down just as easily as you climbed up. There is no check required for this particular wall. Adrix is a Dragonborn, Karen.
Yep, what he just said.
Dragonborn. Am I coming through clear?
Yeah, there you
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I believe we searched this room and we found those items. I don't know if anybody else wants the pouch or the tackles, but I did take the healing potion. And I took a quick swig of it, and I I kind of look at the empty vial and I just throw it to the ground and let it crash.
It shatters into a million pieces, laying among the bones and humanoid skulls and things that litter this room as well.
Derek, can you just take encumbered off me? I am no longer encumbered. I have sorted that out.
Ooh.
Sir.
Yeah, encumbered. We're playing with encumbered rules.
I'll follow Brat out.
Find anything useful in there at all?
The healing potion and a couple of other
Oh.
things
I
as well.
forgot this is classic. I can't move with the arrow keys.
No, you cannot move with the arrow keys.
Move with arrow keys in Unity?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
spoiled.
that's posh. That's posh.
It is very nice, yes.
So Pratt will move
Have
over
you
here.
seen the new?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying. Have you seen the new movement lines for the locked tokens in Unity?
I do.
The way they get bigger, quite funny.
Yeah, I play a game once in Unity. All right, Brogar.
I'll
Thank you for hanging
on
out.
the hill there, and I'll look at Pratt and say, "Where'd the others go?"
I think they went that way, and I'll point to Pratt will point to their left as their face. So Pratt's going to point down this way.
Good to me, dog.
Have to have a talk with them. We got to stay as a unit.
Oh, I can make a
Pratt.
joke.
Maj are gonna like head down to the south. Pratt was pretty convincing.
Okay.
Crash, you are really low today. I've got you turned up a little
Yeah.
bit, though.
Yeah, me too. I was just thinking that.
But you heard that, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Just I've got you on top volume, and you're still quite quiet.
So yeah, we're gonna head down to the south. Do we find anything?
Yeah, so if you are taking a look through the south here, give me 1 second. Let me unmask for you. I'll give you that.
Splitting the party.
Yep.
What could go wrong?
So, taking a look into the south tunnel here, you find yourself standing on more ice as you start to walk along this river of solid ice that seems to run through this cavern and out. Doesn't seem to be anything down here.
I turn to the goblin and say, I wonder how far we could sling this thing.
I don't know. I'll go behind you though. You go first. I'm little.
No, we'll go on you. And I'll grab him like I'm gonna, but I'm just kidding. Yeah, is it downhill or is it like something where I don't?
It's pretty level around here.
Alright. What happened to that Dragonborn? I guess we'll go find him.
Okay.
So I'm busy climbing up and looking. Is this like snowy on the ground here, or can I see tracks?
It's not really snowy, but it is icy. It's just very ice, very cold, mostly slate and rock. You could probably see a few tracks of recent want.
Yeah, when De Rigardo was moving over there, he wasn't making any particular effort to disguise it, so I'd imagine there'd be some sign of the direction that we went.
I also left my pack where I put the circle as well.
Okay, I'll see his pack and I'll look down there. I'm not going to yell, but I'm going to say, "Furball, you down there?"
Snowball.
Yeah, they're down here.
I looked to, was it Maxian?
Is Adrix, but Maxian is in front of you. Yes.
I'll look to Maxian. Want me to throw you across bridge?
Please don't. I'm very capable to walk, thank you. And I will take a step onto the bridge.
All right.
Just as Adrex walks up to the party, De Rigardo will step towards him. Oh, there you are. Well, I've been meaning to have a word with you about staying together with the party. You wandering off like that.
Oh
As
man.
as you step onto the bridge,
Uh-oh.
are you wearing crampons or anything?
I am.
Ah, you are. Let me double check those because they do a thing for ice that I need to see. Crampons. You can't fall prone while moving across slippery ice.
Darn.
But that
Is
doesn't
this
mean you
ice?
can't fall off. Yes, it is. So,
There
I described it as a slippery bridge. So, as you step on there, your
we
crampons
are, then.
digging into this
He's
ice.
trying to kill us all.
They
Level
don't
3.
fully quite find purchase. Can you go ahead and make me a acrobatics check, please? This is DC 10.
Do you want me to roll it or do you want to do RFI?
I don't
Just-
have RFI on right now, or if I
okay.
did, I would have just sent it to you.
All right. Acrobatics.
Uh, yes.
Oh.
109. All right, so, as you begin to walk across here, your crampons find the ice, and the ice beneath you cracks,
Ooh.
and you end up falling off the bridge and taking
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
6 damage
I'm the
as
healer.
you land at the
So
bottom.
as he falls off there, the last thing he'll see just as he's falling down is Ricardo watching him and laughing with a look in his eyes to say, I knew that was going to happen. And as he does that, Ricardo will walk out onto the bridge, and I would imagine he'll traverse it quite safely, given that he's got his Heart of the Yeti feature.
Yes, you have no problem crossing this ice, deftly skittering across. Now, Maxian, as you're down there, you can see a little bit more
Do I
of
want to
these
steal something out of the pack?
parts.
Can't hear you, Chad.
And
Hmm.
oh, he's probably talking to stream.
Yeah.
And you can see
Do I want to?
that there is a slight entrance down here. And you can also see that this tunnel up ahead curves around to the west. Or to the east, sorry.
Well, here's a big old loud thud and go. Shit. That really hurt.
I told you I should have thrown you.
Again, I'm very capable of walking, thank you.
Not look like it.
You tell him, Snowball. You tell him.
Shut up, Fluffball.
Yeah, I know it's only supposed to be on combat. How far down is he?
He's 20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, so I can't reach him anyway. So
Not unless you got rope.
I mean, bugbear's long
Yeah, have
arms
you got any
are...
rope on you, Snowball?
Squeaky
You
chair
got any
is
rope
back.
on you, Snowball?
yeah, he
Oh, you
reaches.
get-
Snowball reaches back and like pulls the rope off his pack and just like tosses one end over the edge, like reach for a rope.
I'll grab the slack and try to help him.
Already?
I'll tie a loop in the end of it and put my foot through and then stand in the stand on the loop so they can pull me up like a lift kind of deal.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it gentle either because it's Snowball. He would just like yank it, like it's just like he's going up really fast.
Shut. Yeet. Alright. Just to avoid Maxian taking any more damage here, I am going to... Also, I need to apply that 60.
Yeah, forget about that.
I got you. Wound. I need to, just to avoid you taking any more damage, He yanks you up. You find yourself
You-
brought back onto the bridge a little unceremoniously, but you're fine now.
Arms popped out.
Throw me that rope over here. Throw me one end of that rope. Let's make this bridge a bit more secure for you, slippy-feeted ones.
Yeah, Snowball, go ahead and toss you the other end of his rope then.
Can I use my pitons to make any kind of secure tie for the rope, or see anything that I can tie it round a rock?
Yeah, of course.
I'll secure one end of the rope over at this side then. See if you can secure it at the other end as well, and then you've got a handle to hold on to as you cross.
Alright. I will tell the rest of the group, basically what I saw down there about the little frozen river thing going, around to the west and then south.
After securing the rope for these guys, Beauregard will start to quite sort of explore this room. He'll start moving down into there stealthily.
Alright, so coming into this room, this cave contains an abandoned campsite. There is a bedroll, there is what looks to be a remains of a fire that are charred, and if you're looking around, you can see some papers and some notes and things on the ground as well, just kind of scattered around. They do not look recent.
Okay, well, if I don't discern any sort of danger in the room, then I'll approach those notes, and being the first in there, I'll pick them up and have a read of them.
Alright, so having a read. Also, the rest of you can cross the bridge if you would like. It is a DC 5 with the rope now set. If you do not have like cold resist or a way to stop that.
Just as a note, as Doragato is picking up the notes and stuff, I'm checking the fire to see if it's still warm or try to determine how long it's been.
Oh no, stone cold.
Steve Austin.
It is just charred remains at this point. Everything is mostly iced over, and indeed the pages, as you even pick them up, are stiff with ice. They're not like frozen or brittle, but you could probably break them in half if you wanted to. But after examining the pages, you find a few noteworthy passages. The first of them being this: the caves are sacred to the frost giants. The carvings on the walls suggest the giants came here to drown themselves. Did they use the hot spring as a sacrificial pool? The wind truly sounds like a wailing woman. One could easily go mad in this place. And finally, the third passage reads, I think there's someone living in these caves. Shortly after discovering the hot spring, I heard what sounded like a granny singing. When the song ended with a shrill laugh, dread sunk its teeth into me. Ye gods, that horrible cackle. I should leave these caves in the morning and never come back.
Just having a look through them, sticking them in a.
Snowball's gonna look back to Majid and pray. I don't know how it's pronounced. You going cross?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
After you.
no, please, sir.
In terms of these notes that I've picked up, I'm gonna read the first one out loud to the rest of the group as they arrive or pass it around or whatever. But the other two I'm going to put in my pocket without reading out to them. So the one about the wind sounding like a wailing woman and that there's a granny singing, I'm going to keep that information from them.
Alright. You deftly put those away. Who's going?
Read it out loud.
Who read the first one out loud?
Yeah, the first one I've read out, like the caves being sacred to the frost giants and stuff like that. But the ones about the strange sounds and wailing granny, I'm keeping.
Oh, frost giants do not bode well for this endeavor, but we shall see. I think it's best that we keep our ears out.
Oh, indeed. Not going to be running into them without knowing about it.
True, but I believe it's best we avoid it at all cost.
Yeah, Ricardo will just be poking around the room, not stealthy anymore. See if there's anything that he can find other than the notes.
That was
I
really
need-
creepy.
Oh
Any
shit! You know
tracks or
what?
anything?
I forgot to turn Sirenscape on.
There are no tracks here. They have long. It looks like as if they have long since been covered. And also, let me unmask the rest of this room. You
That's
know,
my next
be a
one.
good maps dungeon master here. There we go.
I was like, why is it so quiet?
That is all you find in this room.
Oh, that's okay. You can't find it. You can't find anything in that bedroll there. Nothing in there either, Maxian.
Yeah, I'll look at the bedroll. Anything inside the bedroll?
Nothing inside the bedroll either. It is pretty empty in here, all things considered. You can get. I will give you that whoever wrote these left pretty hastily. He didn't even bother packing up his bedroll. The fire wasn't even really fully out, essentially. And he did drop some things on the way out, so.
You know, it seems like there might have been a fuss in here if he's leaving this note and that on the ground about the frost giants.
Kinds of a fight or a struggle by chance?
Remains of a fight or a struggle. No, you cannot see that either. Unfortunately.
So Ricardo will just sort of content with the search this room is going to walk back up to where he's secured that rope, untie the rope. Did you guys secure the rope at the other end?
Snowball's just been holding it.
Holding
Oh,
it.
okay.
Okay. Well, trusting Snowball to continue holding it, Ricardo will just walk up, untie the rope, and then kind of swing off the edge of the bridge down to the ice on the bottom, sort of in one smooth movement, trusting Snowball to hold it while he lowers himself down.
Alright, swinging your way down.
Pratt's gonna come follow Majid because Snowball. He doesn't like. They don't like Snowball.
Alright.
I mean, I haven't been here yet. I'm just wandering around.
Yeah, so exploring into this cavern, this particular cave is empty except for the 3 ice-covered pillars that are in the center. They look as if they're composed of some sort of mineral deposits.
Take a look at those. Are there any runes on them? Any markings, writing?
Nope, they seem to be fully natural.
And they extend all the way up, stalagmite to stalactite, that sort of thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Touching the tips.
Just a tip.
What's that F word?
It's the tip, just barely touching it.
What about up here?
Alright, so that room is a little bit different. And you see, on this wall, this cave has ancient stick figure drawings carved into the northern wall.
Remember, it's also got the ones that I was doing when I was in there with Snowball that had all sorts of sinister emoji faces and stuff.
Yes.
Is there? Can we like? I guess like. No, I don't know how I would word that. Like make it out.
Yeah, are you trying to figure out what the drawings are symbolizing? Like, what do they look like?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see large stick figures going forward and wading into a steaming pool. If you would like to make a history check, You can correctly interpret what it does.
Are
What it
you
is.
talking out loud while you're doing this, or do I need to do?
Pratt will definitely be talking to themselves, yeah. So it'll be out loud.
Very interesting. You're very knowledgeable, my friend.
You have absolutely no idea.
It's a stick figure.
I will. Yeah, it's a 4.
It's a
He's
stick
been
figure.
talking about it, and maybe like his prattling on gave me some minor hope of inspiration or something. I'm not the smartest dude, but I got a little wisdom to me.
Yeah. Intelligence check, please, for history.
History?
Yes.
Can I take advantage since I've been listening to his theories?
No.
Oh, man, I was going to give you something before you did it.
I mean, guidance wouldn't help you here.
No, it
It's
wouldn't.
DC 15.
It really wouldn't.
No,
Yeah.
Pratt, these are glorious works of ancient humans or whatever.
They're stick figures. They look really
I will
skinny and
give
hungry.
you. I will give you that they do look skinny and hungry, but they are much, much, much bigger than what a normal human form would be. So instead of like a stick figure that is like 4 or 5 inches tall, these things are at least a foot and a half to 2 feet tall. As far as like scale goes, everything here is on the massive scale.
Based on that,
Might,
can I take a general insight check to kind of put 2 and 2 together. I haven't spoken to Dorigardo yet about the notes. Say something about Frostmaiden. Can I just take a crack at whether or not I would, have the insight to put, these are giants and there must be like
Really skinny and hungry.
Just
I'll give you the basic party information. So yes, go ahead and make. I mean, I'll just give it to you. It's pretty. It's pretty like writing on the wall, so to speak, where. Yeah, I mean, I'll give it to you. You can do that because it clearly says drawings on a cave wall, and these are like the only drawings you've seen on a cave wall. Yes, any character can put that together. That's just common sense.
just a quick
for those far more primitive ones. They look much older. Just the work of a tortured mind, just retailing some kind of war or something.
just a quick interjection. I moved out onto the bridge and I'm gonna help my G down to where and Darogado is.
All right. You're making yourself go down there, hopping down there.
How far down is it?
I mean Maxian. Sorry, I get the two mixed up now.
Okay.
It's 20 feet down.
And it's too has too much vert to it to vertically inclined to slot.
It's a bridge.
No, I'm talking about the cliff side down to the river.
Oh, it's like straight down.
I gotta ask.
I assume when Dorigado saw the note and read that note out loud to the others in there, as I'd seen those stick figures, then I suppose I might have made a connection between the two of those.
Exactly, yes.
Is Pratt a male or female? Does it matter?
You are not sure.
They
would definitely determine.
Pratt has very short hair, and is
the bow. And the bow, that's right.
And is wearing Tiffany has the bow. Tiffany the rat, but is wearing a dress.
Huh. Okay. Well,
So who
I'll
knows?
say I'm just going to universally say, "Hey, handsome, let's catch up with the others."
Okay. Maybe that stupid Yeti is gone.
He seems to like to tread forward up front, so.
And Pratt will follow right behind Majid.
All right. Dropping back to that and following behind Majid. All right. So are you guys all making your way down? There is a rope tied off up here, or at least I will give it to you that it's tied off. Yeah.
While the others are making the way down the bridge, there, Ricardo would be stealthily making his way along this corridor, seeing if he can. It's sort of his favoured terrain, these Arctic regions, seeing if he can pick up on anything.
Yeah,
Before it
of
picks up on us.
course. Can I get a? This is your favorite terrain, right?
Indeed.
Oh, right.
Hey, look, Robin, we get your tokens. Oh,
Do you get
can't see them.
as intelligence or wisdom?
But look, Robin tokens.
And your proficiency bonus is doubled for a skill that you're proficient in. Okay, cool. I had to make sure, I had to check if it was advantage or double proficiency for your stealth check here. So, stealth check, please, with double proficiency, since you are in...
Robin tokens. Simple aura tokens by Robin.
Sweet.
And a party token.
Since they're all heading off down there, Snowball is just going to leap off the bridge down there and try to do a tuck and roll to take less damage if possible.
Alright, leaping off, let's see. It is going to be... I mean, you can secure the rope and just climb down.
Right. No, I was saying, no, I know that. Because I
if
have
you
your black
want.
and white tokens.
He could, but he wouldn't.
Okay, that's fair.
No, I was saying he
That's
he has
totally
both of
fair.
them.
So we will...
That's all.
Doing a tuck and roll. Oh no, we're going to call that half. So take 6. 1 half. Bang. Bang.
Hilarious if I take 12 and just go sliding and knock the Dragonborn over.
And share it. You hit the dragon board, 6 each.
All right. So,
Oh.
Dorigardo, as you come down the passageway, you do not
No, you're
see
good.
anything around you.
I was just mentioning that he has your tokens. That's all.
Yeah, there's a rope tied off. You can.
Because
The rope
not many people
might
use them.
come back. Did dude leave his backpack? If he left his backpack, I might go grab it.
I mean, you can bring it and set it up here, like by the bridge, but I mean, I'm gonna pick it up on the way out, so.
So as
No.
Dorigardo is sort of stealthing down
You're
here,
good.
Maxian, do you just kind of keep blowing his stealth by walking up, not stealth, though?
I'm essentially keeping pace with Dorigardo, going as stealthily as I possibly can.
All right, stealth
Okay.
check from you as well, please.
I'm sorry, was there a roll to climb down or just get to climb down?
No, there's a rope secured. I'm giving it to you.
Okay.
I'm using variant encumbrance rules. I'm going to give you some things.
I don't know. You're using very encumbrance rules, so you might not give us anything.
All right. Armor stealth penalty still a 16, solid, and Snowball with a 10. All right.
Yeah, Snowball is just basically crunch, 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 crunch as he's following.
As Snowball crunches up to them, he'll look at Maxian and look at Snow. This is why I was trying to go ahead. I know what he's like. Once he sees me, he'll come running up and spoil our surprise.
All right.
Oh,
So
it is.
here, you can see what looks to be like what looks to be the remains of like an underground river, pool, spring type thing that is fully frozen over. You can see an opening above you in the ceiling. And moonlight is shining in and is illuminating it. The ice to it is a cloudy, bright blue.
Nice.
Oh, Maxian, it's one of the extensions. It just wants you to have that hunting trap. Just set it to 0 and set it to uncarried. Just so it counts. Now, looking through, entombed in the ice, looking down, you can faintly see the remains of some very, very large creatures. They look humanoid, and you can just make out their forms.
What's the
Are they
lighting
skinny?
conditions in here?
No.
What's the lighting conditions in here?
You have a beam of moonlight coming through the front, coming through the top.
Can how high is the ceiling? I mean, just, thereabouts.
Let me double check.
I guess what I want to do is
50-foot high ceilings.
I want to cast the light cantrip
On what?
on a pebble and just throw it out in the middle of that there pond or whatever.
Hey, you took a page from my book.
Huh.
Okay. Yeah. So you do so, like picking up a small pebble or a piece of ice from along the ground, casting the light cantrip. And whereabouts are you putting it?
Probably is nearabouts in the middle of this thing that I can see, I suppose, as possible. Probably 30 or 40 feet over there. Maybe I could slide it.
Yeah, I mean you can throw it. It's a pebble.
I was
So-
thinking it, yeah, piece of ice or something, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So throwing it over there, illuminating. The light reflects off of the ice here, giving a sort of extra quality to this place. And you hear, as you throw the light, and as it crests through this section over here,
Ooh.
you can hear a voice who is now alerted to your presence.
Of course they are.
And it's the voice of an old woman. And it says, I wonder what we have here. Someone coming for dinner?
Someone.
And
big in
then
there.
nothing but cackling afterwards.
Of course.
Still creepy.
So hearing this and kind of recognizing it probably from the note, Dorigato is gonna outside of this light, going back towards this tunnel. What's the light conditions like in this tunnel? Is there some shadow that I could slink back into?
Yeah, there's some shadows. You could go this way. It's mostly dark in these caves. It is pretty dark.
Okay, Dorigato will just slink back into the shadows and where we can sort of observe what's happening.
Alrighty.
If possible, I'll take the hide action.
Given
Go
my
for it.
background, does it sound like a certain kind of laugh? I'll whisper you.
Similar question. Have I heard this laugh before?
Those of you knowing things from the Feywild, yes, you would have heard this laugh before. You can extrapolate whatever data from that tells you.
I'd like to cast one of my daily things, Divine Sense.
Okay.
Takes a minute, I think, to.
Divine Sense is an action that lets you detect Fey Fiends,
Holy
Elementals, Undead,
shit.
correct?
Sir.
Within 60 feet?
Thanks, Fred. Jesus Christ.
60 feet,
Holy shit.
top of you.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, just so you know that I'm not shitting you whenever I
Oh my
put this down
god,
here.
dude. Now,
So, you detect no Fey
Okay,
Fiends,
I'm awake now.
Elementals, or Undead within 60 feet of you.
It's okay, man.
Which way did that come from?
Yeah, woman in true
Same,
need.
same question. Which way did it come from?
Oh,
Yeah.
it came from that way. It came reverberating down this hallway here.
and I'm bringing out the great sword. So
Yeah, Snowball is gonna go trudging that way.
Weapon drawn, weapon drawn.
No,
Asshole.
I'll tell him to slow down.
Alright, I'm
Don't say
awake.
anything wrong here.
Dorigardo, can I get a stealth check from you since you were attempting to hide? We're not in combat or initiative rolls right now, so hide action doesn't really matter.
Is it-
But
Favored terrain, double proficiency.
favorite terrain, double proficiency. This is your ranger stuff.
I'm moving along at speed with the snowball.
Vanish
Alright.
like a ghost, I would imagine.
Yes, winking out of existence. This little halfling just melds into the darkness.
Where are you
And
going?
Snowball, Adrix, the two of you. Let me finish unmasking here. Unmask that too. So, you find yourselves... Where is that? You find yourself standing in front of a woman, and you see this scene before you. Where did it go?
Ooh. What the?
So, complain about this module. Images aren't linked in the stories. They're only in the reference manual. So, you either have to go into the NPC sheet and find the image, or cry. And you see this before you.
Double toil and trouble.
As this woman, as this old, gnarled figure is standing over this bubbling cauldron that is steaming, it is hot. You can see some of the ice down it melting, but the thing you take the most notice of is this cauldron is steaming and hot without any fire beneath it. It is not being heated by any source that you can see. And as you gaze upon this woman, beside her, coming into view, a large orb of shimmering light glows brighter, illuminating her features and casting shadows
You want her number?
onto this decrepit old woman. You see tattered furs that she is wearing,
Mm-hmm.
and she looks just to be
I bet she lives in
pretty much an old woman as she is casting in.
She probably lives in Pleasant Prairie, so there you go.
Hello, dinner?
Motherfucker!
Ajax is gonna rage and charge in.
Oh my god.
Alright, then I need an initiative roll,
hate
please,
you.
from all of you guys.
I fucking hate you.
What happened to Chad then? And Gorgio, what happened to him?
So, I have this loud sound that's when someone like does a subscription or gets a subscription, it goes off and it scares the fuck out of me, and that's what just happened again.
You look like you nearly died. I thought you were having a heart attack.
He hasn't streamed in so long, he's totally forgotten it existed.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
Azel, can I use my... Sorry, just before they kick off, can I use my 29 stealth to put myself in a position where
Thanks,
I can observe
I
this?
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Asshole.
you can get where you want.
I'll put myself peeking around that corner.
That's fine, and what was that, Crash?
I need to take some medicine.
I would
What?
have grabbed the pebble and thrown it in the room.
Wow.
Make sure
Okay. Throwing it in, making sure you have light. Fair enough. Alright, so, starting at the top of...
Thematic.
Yep, I've got you, Pratt. And,
He should. Dude, that
Dorigardo,
scared the
what
fuck
are you
out
up
of me.
to in this combat?
We rolled for initiative.
Yes.
Yep.
Man,
Have we?
put her down
Oh,
here.
right, okay, I didn't realise. Oh, yeah, there they are. Did you roll it for us? That's what happened.
Oh, I didn't roll it for you.
He didn't roll.
Oh,
yet.
you didn't roll initiative. Reroll your initiative.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't reset
I didn't.
round like a dummy dumb.
You really didn't.
I didn't.
All right. Well, we're gonna just say that this is round 1. There. It's round 1 now. All right, 20. You still go first. It's all good.
After all of that. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be staying hidden in these here shadows where I can observe, and I will ready an action with my bow for anyone that attacks, or if the hag attacks the.
All right. So adding the, go ahead and add the hide effect and the ready to action effect to yourself, because you have not been seen yet this combat. I've got to drop these sounds a little bit
It's a little loud.
because they are loud. iPad open, please. Open. Open.
I close.
Snowball, what are you doing?
Does my instinct suggest that she's threatening?
As she does move to defend herself as Adrix begins to charge forward.
Well,
And you can see the bodies, as the room is more illuminated, you can see the bodies of what look to be 4 human males that are flayed out. Their insides and organs being added into whatever concoction of stew that she is cooking.
Priorities, Rabbit, priorities. Can you blame me? It's the squeaky chair. Yay! Love you too. Love you,
Got
mean it.
good stew.
You know,
I'm gonna use a
yesterday,
bonus action, and I'm going. You suddenly see Snowball's like spine like snap and pop and elongate,
Oh.
and he grows menacing claws. He actually looks more Yeti-ish now as he enters his hybrid transformation.
All right. Go for it.
And he's gonna run towards her.
Got the movement to get there? I'm gonna lock tokens, I guess. Use that feature.
Well, our Yeti friend surely might actually be a Yeti.
Yep, 30 feet. And you find yourself on the other side of this cauldron.
Hear Maxon say that?
I said it out loud, so.
no, it was Mean Girls
And
Day.
then I'm gonna slash at her twice with my claws.
Have you not seen Mean Girls?
Alright. And you've got 10-foot reach because you're a bugbearer.
Have you not seen the movie?
20
Mean Girls?
hits!
Yeah, it's October 3rd. Go away, Marbania.
Dealing 1 damage. And
It's a national
are
treasure.
dealing 7 damage. And that hits as well, dealing 10. Alright, Pratt, before you go, just because I forgot to do the Will-O-Wisp's turn, that is there.
It is.
Because, hey, it skipped them. Alright, so the Will-O-Wisp beside is going to... It wouldn't have been there, but here we are. Double check.
Stop trying to make fetch a thing.
Alright, so it's going to move through the cauldron. And you feel this lightning form hit you, Snowball. And it misses as you shake off the effects here. Pratt, go for it.
Alright, so Pratt is going to move up. 5, 10,
Alrighty.
right there. And then I'm going to look at all my friends. Fucking motherfucker. Marbani's trying to give me a heart attack. I'm gonna look at double check. I think it's 4 people. No, 3 people. So I'm gonna look at Maxian, Adrex, and Majid, and cast Bless on them.
Alrighty. This is not something you can do at disadvantage, so
Nope. And I just crashed Sirenscape.
you sure as fuck did.
And that is my turn.
1 second. I have to run a.
Thank you again, Marbania, for
We
the.
discussed who you pray to. Is that an open thing?
I don't think so.
Don't really have like a god. I mean,
Why would you be
All
banned
right.
from every Twitch
So-
chat?
paladins.
Unfortunately, it is Maud's turn.
Where did Sirenscape go? I gotta find Sirenscape because I crashed it.
I think this is also the first time Dorogardo has ever seen him transform too.
You see her form suddenly shift, her back arches, her spine elongates, and her head moves down and forward as she reveals her true self, this horrifying visage of a extremely disfigured woman. Now, let me double check her. Open that full stat book, please. Alright, so. She is going to move right up. Ah, you think you can hit me? And she is going to slash at you with her claws and miss. Adrix.
So, bonus action rage. I scream. It echoes throughout the halls.
Alrighty.
And we're going to move 30 up to her. And I'm going to try to strike her. Yes. I hit her in her chest area.
Alright.
And Robin, it's funny you gave me disadvantage because I'm a
And
cleric.
swing
and-
downward. That'll be it.
Yeah. But yes, challenge. Bring it on the challenge.
And Adrix, at the end of your turn, Maud cries out. And she says, "Come!" And you hear from the great sound of a large block of ice breaking.
Oh no. And
Fro-
I'm
coming
right
from
fucking there.
this direction over here.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the giant's back. Oh god.
Go for it, Najid.
Do I have a chance to look over there and see what's going on?
You can't. Yeah, you can see that there are stairs there, but past that, you can't see into what is beyond.
Okay.
So nothing has come down or revealed itself yet, but you hear some ice breaking. Majid.
So I'll move there, I guess, in the center of this room.
Alrighty.
But I will take a good check. I was called on the forces of Squirrel and whatnot that told me there was nothing evil back here. So I'm just a little confused right now. And
Oh,
around.
I'm posting that.
I remember out of game. I remember, but
Yeah, I know. I'm
Majid
just posting it in Discord.
thoroughly. Like which what? And he's a little, so he's gonna take a look around. That's all.
Y'all are
Already.
just messing with me today. I see how it is.
Before he proceeds. Is this area here that cracked? Is the place coming down around us? Do we need to look it? Just
No, you just hear the sound of cracking ice coming from that way. As if something very, very large is hitting a large block of ice, and it is starting to break.
Do we all hear this, or does just Majid?
Oh, it's pretty loud. You can hear it.
Oh, Bravos.
I'll walk up and after taking a look around, indeed seeing, I guess, that this is a witch here. Turn and Pratt's hiding, kinda. Didn't see them.
Oh my god.
And then I'll move over there near the wall, and I mean, there's no real avenue through here, right? Can't.
Oh, thank you, Robin.
Through which direction? You'll have to point to it for me.
To the level 20 one-shot adventure and battle royale.
Maybe can't see.
Oh, now I can see it. I am just blind. Yeah, you could get through there. I mean, your person isn't a 5-foot cube, right?
So instead, I'll just move to this spot here.
Can we have double bless?
No, you cannot.
Because he blessed us and a few of us already had it, so...
It doesn't... Oh, wow, it does give you double bless. Yeah, you can't... So Pratt's will be gone from you, because Majid's will take priority.
Oh, thanks, Majid.
Wasted.
Wasted spell slot.
That's if you have 2 of them. And then...
So knocked off by like his little premonition thing.
Oh, are you moving backwards of steps too?
Yeah, I was gonna just.
He just...
Already? Maxine,
He just
what are you up to?
totally just wasted my spell slot. Thanks, dude.
After hearing that loud pounding, cracking noise, I'll just say, I believe the giants might be waking up. And I will bonus action, use my weapon bond to make my weapon appear in my hand. And, I will move towards the fray.
Already.
How do you do the waypoints again? Never mind, figured it out.
You click and drag.
And then I'll go the rest of my movement there.
Walking up towards the Will-o'-the-Wisp.
And... I have a feeling it's not going to work, but I'm just going to take a swing with my longsword.
Alright.
But I'm doing it two-handed. Because it's personal. $15 to hit. Hit. Miss.
Let me drag on top.
Misses. Oh, it'd probably help if I actually targeted it. 15.
It also misses the Will-o'-the-Wisp, yes.
Damn. Alright then. Shit. That'll be my turn.
Alright. Duragardo.
Alright, there's something going. Oh, have we not got on the combat tracker? Is it not showing the order for the enemy?
No, it
Did
doesn't
I
show
not
the
get
order.
a chat because I was waiting for the turn for Maud's turn?
Oh yeah, her
release
turn has
my,
already
to release my ready action. Well, I'll watch out for that in future.
Yeah, what was your ready action?
Okay,
Nice.
so here in that left. Yeah.
You're cutting in and out today, it seems like.
Oh, sorry. It was just to try and attack Snowball with my action. My readied action.
You're attacking Snowball.
No. If the hag attacked Snowball, I had a readied action to shoot my bow, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't realise that it was the hag. The hag had a turn.
Okay, so you probably... You wouldn't be able to see the hag from where you are. You would not be able to see
That,
Miss
like-
Maud.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Okay then. So given that hit,
He's really roboty.
so I've
I
got
have fruit
a
snacks.
view over towards where that noise came from.
Yeah, if you move over here, then yes, for sure. Now you can see them.
Yeah. Okay. So
Robot.
what was
All right. So the Will-o'-the-Wisp is going to attack you, Maxian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully he will come back.
And you have advantage on that.
Yes. Whenever I want to use that advantage.
Oh, that's how you have that set up. That's gross.
Yes.
That's kind of gross.
It does not go immediately. It is whenever I want it.
By the
So
way, this
technically, never mind.
What was
is session 2. We should have 2 inspirations right now if we haven't spent one, right?
Yes, I added it to most characters. I did not add it to all because I couldn't be bothered to click a button apparently. So, as the Will-o'-the-Wisp attacks miss you, Snowball, it is your turn.
Snowball is going to present his hands and roar out loud, and ah! And suddenly they start steaming with as ice crystals form across them.
All right. Is this the amplification of your curse?
That should have went on me, not her.
That's all good. I'll drag it onto. Bam. And then I will make her at that instead.
Slash at her with icy claws this time.
All right, and making the slashing.
Nice.
Ooh, that crit. Dealing 24 damage.
I love fruit snacks.
Where's your second attack coming from?
You get attacks, throw one from each paw.
You can only make one claw attack.
No, if you read this thing.
One unarmed strike is a bonus action. Cool.
Yep.
Gotcha. Dealing 16 damage. She is not looking good. Welcome back, Maxian.
Can I?
Also, Pratt. Sorry. I need to do this as well. Snowball, can you make me a? I really need to remember these things. Can you make me one of those? All right. We'll add the effect next turn, but you're good. Pratt, go for it.
Can I see her from where I'm at?
Jest.
Cool. I'm gonna toll the dead.
All right. And I'm going to go ahead and use my DM advantage and give her advantage on that save.
I will roll
Mark
it
is
again.
complete.
Bitch.
Cool. She fails.
Oh, I love that
Perfect.
stuff. And then Pratt's going to run over here.
All righty. Making your way downtown. All right. It
Making my
is
way downtown.
Maud's turn. So Maud is going to make a. Well, actually, no. Maud is going to take the disengage action.
Robin, I'm all chaotic.
5, 30. As the
I'm
sounds
totally talking
of
shit right now.
something hitting ice get louder and louder and more frequent. And suddenly there's a crash. And you can hear the sounds of large, very large footsteps
I said you talk all that shit
begin to make their way towards you.
saying that you need to be
Have this
banned,
down there.
and you're not even causing any issues. No disruptions.
All right. And Atrix, what are you doing? 1 second. Are you within 30 feet here?
Oh, that's nothing. Shut
You
up,
are not.
Marbania. Asshole.
Hey, maybe.
Cocksucker.
Is she in the square that she's supposed to be in?
Cocksucker.
Yes.
So I'm going to charge. That would have been, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get there. I am going to go reckless.
You're also a woman,
All right.
so it's very easy to distract
I also
you.
forgot this last time, but the Divine Fury, whenever I rage, first attack.
Oh, nice.
So,
I've
looking
always wanted to play Odyssey of the Dragon Lords.
and through here,
was supposed to play it,
just
but no.
outside of your vision, you can see some sort of skeletal form. Just, like, right-ish here.
Large.
And that hits. Yes. Very large.
Okay.
Some might even say huge.
That's what she said.
There is a damage from that. I'll yell out.
Uh-huh, she's dead.
Oh, she dropped. Oh, okay.
Oh, you're doing it just to
We
do
got
it?
another big one up here. Bony looking guy.
Is it a frost giant?
So you didn't convert it over to fantasy rounds, did you?
It's pretty tall.
I would run
Oh, did you really? I didn't know
to be
that.
safe.
No shit.
No, I've got to see this actually.
Are we still in combat order?
I know there's a few
Oh,
people.
yes. There's still a...
A few people.
Still
in
the
dis-
will-o-wisp, and
Oh.
then there is
Oh, yeah.
a thing coming
Of course,
toward
right.
you.
Yeah, I was supposed to play that, but then we played Vampire instead.
Move up there. Can I see this thing from there? No. Not
You
if-
cannot.
But we know something's coming. There's big footsteps coming this way. It's not like couldn't be anything else. So, with that in mind, I will ready an action.
All right. What is your readied action? What are you doing with it?
Yeah, I'm just going to lay down my glaive and draw my long. I guess it's not a readied action, so I'll just be ready for next time.
Okay, well, I mean, you can drop your glaive and draw your longbow, and then ready your action.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, and what is the trigger for your readied action?
I'm the same way. I
Something
want to.
obviously hostile.
All right.
That's like I love.
Then you will
that's-
fire at it.
It looks just
Cool.
so cool.
Maxian, what are you doing?
I'm in another Discord I'm in. People are playing it. and They love it.
Yeah.
They love it.
Let me. I'll take another swing at the will-o-wisp with my longsword.
Alrighty.
Holy shit! What was that?
Both missed.
Why'd I roll twice?
I don't know. You probably double clicked or something.
Double click it, duh.
Who knows?
A 17 misses? Are you serious?
17 misses. It
No,
sure does.
he's targeted himself as well. That's why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have yourself targeted.
Converted it. Yeah, I've done some conversions.
But yeah,
like, I don't
17
fucking
misses.
remember how this shit goes.
17 misses.
It's just
Wow.
you know how how
Wait,
you
no,
do
the
conversions.
17.
Copy and paste, copy and
Oh
paste,
yes.
copy and paste.
Jesus Christ. I will spend an inspiration to re-roll that.
Go for it.
Actually, no, I won't. I'm not wasting
Okay.
it because if it doesn't hit, it's fucking pointless. And I'll take a. Is there any way I could step around it?
Yeah. You can go like this way, like diagonal through here.
Yeah, I'll just take a step around it to the side.
All right.
Maybe not the side where Adrix is. And that'll be my turn.
Okie dokie. And Durigardo.
Okay, how's my voice after logging in and out?
Much better.
Sweet. Okay. Right. So Dorigardo hidden in the shadows, hearing and seeing these other guys fussing about something going on in the corridor. Suppose this, yeah, that will-o'-the-wisp isn't concerning. So he's going to step out of
It's not concerning.
the shadows and move down behind Snowball to that square, and there next to the cauldron.
All right. Which square are you in? Are you in the? You're in the shorter one, right?
Yeah, that one. I can only get there with my 25. So glancing up and glancing sort of past Andrex and down this corridor, how far can I see and how can I cast it? 1 second, let me look.
Yep. You will be able to see till about this lot.
Right,
Kind of where the purple line is, where my line is.
right, okay. From a point within range. It doesn't say a point I can see. It just says from a point within range. So I think I'm all right. So I'm going to cast
Which spell?
my entangle spell.
All right. Yeah. Point within range. Go for it.
So it's a 20-foot square.
Does it say target? Is the question.
Sorry?
Does it say target? Does it say you target a point within range? It does not. Okay, cool.
No, I think I can just set it up as terrain rather than on someone.
Okay.
So then I shall stick that. Come on.
It's a cool rule there, by the way. If a spell says a point within range, but it still says you have to target a point within range, it specifies something that you can see, even if it doesn't say you have to see it. Yeah.
So I'm good. So yeah, I'll cast my entangle on there.
Nice.
All right. It's got to be in a so like that'll work. That's good.
So I don't need obviously no save or anything like that. So Dorigardo just sort of kind of strolls down behind Snowball, looks down the corridor, puts his hand out, mutters something under his breath, and lots of kind of icy vines, maybe even like albino, like white vines, sprout out the ground and bramble and stuff bursting through the ice and snow there. And then he's going to kind of examine this this cauldron and what's inside it, and be kind of more interested in that really than what's going on.
Damn,
I've got to make a save.
Get off my lawn.
Where is my tower?
Ooh.
Why is my tower not on my screen?
It is. It's just below your map.
It is not below my map. GM show rolls. Show GM rolls. Okay, well my dice oh. It got moved under my combat tracker somehow. So that's fun. Cool. Wait, check her save. What's your spell save DC?
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. I don't think it should be 10. So what is it? Wisdom.
Your spell save, yes, wisdom.
Yeah, my wisdom is +1. So what's that? 8 +1, and then my proficiency.
All right, 11 would be 11.
All right. So yeah, 11. Bit rubbish for a strength one, isn't it? For my wisdom.
Okay. There's the save. Okay. All right. Cool. Good to know. Is that everything you got?
Yeah, and like I said, just examining what's inside this cauldron. Kind of a bit more concerned with that than anything else.
All right. So, examining what's in the cauldron, you see a bubbling pot of some sort of stew. It is kind of inky black, and you can see organs and things floating in it. They look very much humanoid, and looking on some of the benches and tables that are around, you can see the flayed forms of 4 humanoid male bodies that have been essentially eviscerated.
Okay, yeah, I'll roll it on then.
Not going into too much detail on that, as the
Yeah,
Will-o'-the-Wisp is going to attack you, Maxian, once more.
Okay.
You feel a slight tingle as it shocks you, and you take 2d8 lightning damage.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
And now, it is this thing's turn. As it squeezes through, that is
Whoa.
10,
Damn.
20, and squeezes through.
Give my shot whether it's hostile or not.
You get your shot. Yep. You specifically said hostile. It looks hostile. So
It looks hostile, man.
And is this the thing that was saving to not be caught up in the vines?
Is that a hit?
yes, this is the thing that saved.
Quick question: did you just skip me?
I did not. He goes before you do. He's initiative count 13.
Does
All
it
right.
Because it
look like
dinged
it
us. I was
hurt him
wondering.
at all? DM, does it look like
What-
it hurt him at all?
Yeah, it did damage.
Okay, good, good. It can be killed.
And so you think. Now, this thing is going to swing its great axe towards you, Adrix. You are raging, correct?
I'm raging and I'm also reckless, so he'll have advantage.
All right. Well, here we are. That is an 18 to hit. As this axe slams into you,
I'm going to use my reaction for
Why is it on there?
vengeful assault and make a swing at him.
all right. Go for it. 24 hits.
I'll hit him in its thigh, bone,
Currently, there's only
chipping
6
off
of us
some
in
of
here.
the bone into the air, and that'll be it.
There's supposed to be 7, but
And
he hasn't been
he's
here
going to make.
for any session, so I don't know if he's actually going to play or not.
He's going to make a second attack.
See you guys.
Also, this is directly from the module. I did not change this encounter at all.
You did say we chose the harder path, so
I did, yes.
Yeah, about that.
He's still
Snowball.
on his feet.
Snowball's gonna skirt around the will-o'-wisp, and because he's seeing the bigger enemy, he's going, ah, ah.
Sorry, I was just trying to put the actual token on there. Yeah, there we go.
And making your way there.
No. He's trying.
I don't know if I have it targeted or not. I can't see the line.
You do. Yes. No, you do not have it targeted. There you go.
Times your cleric level, so 15. Yep.
How far away from? Am I more than 10 feet away from it?
Yes. Just slightly more than 10 feet away.
Okay, he's gonna ignore the will-o-wisp then and still go for it.
Okay. It is going to take an attack of opportunity against you. Bam. As it hits, dealing 2d8 lightning. And I will approve that movement. There you go.
As a bonus action, I activate. Let's see, what's my curse do again?
Oh, what? See, why did I get these twice? I don't understand.
That shouldn't say amplified. 1 second. Let me remove that.
Does your amplification only last 1 round? I'm not entirely sure how the new Blood Hunter works, and I don't remember if curse amplification has been changed. Because I haven't played a Blood Hunter since I played Curse of Strahd, and that was like 3 years ago. So.
Okay, it says as a bonus action, I can deal. Oh wait, I don't get my offhand attack if I do that, then right? Because it's
Right. If you use your bonus, because it is your bonus action to grab your offhand as well.
I will not. Then I'll just attack it normally. Then.
Okay. And it just says a second unarmed strike, right? It's as a bonus action. It's not like an offhand attack, so you still get your ability mod to damage and all that stuff, which is good. Yep, 20 hits, dealing 12 damage to it. It looks as if your cold is not having any effect. 15 hits, dealing 8 damage. Pratt.
Alright, Pratt's gonna come in here in the commotion.
My bloodlust will activate next turn. Means I'll have to do a wisdom check, and then I attack someone randomly.
Oh boy.
Can you move?
Lycanthrope. Oh yes, I can. I'm sorry. 15 feet in.
And Pratt's gonna look around.
Which square are you in?
That one.
East or west? All right. Thank you, sir.
And I can see Ajax from here. Yes.
Yes, you can see Edrix from here.
Actually, then I'm gonna move right there.
All right.
And that would be 25 feet. So I'm gonna look at Adrix and then Maxian. And I'm gonna use Channel Divinity for preserve life. Since I can't see their HP, and this kind of has to be a meta right here, I can't restore their HP equal to 5 times. Or no, oops. I can't restore a creature to more than half of its hit point maximum. So if Ajax has more than how does that go? I would use 15 on Ajax unless it would take him over his half.
Okay, so yeah, I forgot that was the thing for you. This is your Preserve Life Channel Divinity.
My half is 16.
Yes. So restore HP equal to 5 times your cleric level. So yours total is 15. To no more than half of its hit point maximum. So it would be half would be 16. You would get 7 back, Adrix. So 7 for Adrix, and then whatever's, and then Maxian can't gain any healing from this because he's at exactly half.
Okay, then.
But you can give it to Snowball, who can grab 3 from it. I will show you HPs because I forgot that you are a life cleric.
Yes, this was like. Who keeps throwing me? No. There we go.
There you go. Nope, off. Though you can't see your allies' HP. You can't see your enemy's HP though.
That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna. Fuck. Now, as a bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Word instead onto Adrix. Try not to meta too much for Koba. Pratt does not like Snowball and is extremely afraid of them. That's why he's not wanting to heal him.
You can heal my Frost Giant skeleton if you like.
No. So yeah, I'm going to bonus action heal Adrix here.
Sure.
All right. Healing Word. So here we go. Hang on. Let me find my thing.
That.
Whoa! What happened to your camera, Derek?
What do you mean?
You just got massive.
Oh.
He's blowing up on the internet, too.
Alright, so that's my bonus action, and then as my action, I'm going to toll the dead onto the Will-O-Wisp. Because it's hurting my friend Maxian.
Alright.
Alright.
Rolling the dead onto the Will-O-Wisp that saves, shaking your effect off. Adrix, what are you up to?
I think the smart choice here is to take the dodge action.
Alright, dodge action.
And that is it.
Majid.
Now I have to fix his camera.
The furry one looks a little more banged up than the scaly one. We like both.
Oh my god.
Here.
Dude, you're killing me with your fucking camera, Derek. It keeps changing.
I'm not
resolutions
changing
on me.
anything. Yeah, I'm not changing anything. I don't know what's up.
I see what you're talking about now.
Yeah, I haven't changed anything at all.
What's up,
So
Boss
I can
Alert?
use
How are we?
Once a day, Asthma healing hands.
James is actually not in here.
Gonna kind of like, I don't know. He looks a little crazy right now, but I'm gonna touch get Snowball on his arm and give him some healing loving. Good time, West Coast. Yeah. And then I will walk over here with big swag and save the shit out of this dude. Yeah?
Yeah, Steve's in here.
Yes.
He's playing Dorigardo. Oh, sorry.
Why you no work?
You have to. It healed him. It healed him.
No, I'm talking about it won't
What
let
is
me
what?
attack. Oh, because
The
I'm
Frost
not-
Giant?
Yeah, so I was gonna walk over next to Adrix. He got healed a little, right?
Yes. Well, Snowball got healed. Because
I
that is who
healed
you chose.
Snowball and Home Skillet over there healed Adrix and Maximum, right?
Yep.
We're getting it around. We're getting it around, spreading the love. But I still want to attack this big skeleton dude because it just doesn't feel natural to me at all.
All right.
It's not letting me drop it on him. Is he?
Shift click on the skeleton, and that should fix it.
Shift click.
Yep.
Aha.
It is a frost giant
There we
skeleton.
go.
I got you for the token thing. I'll just do it in the thing.
All right, Glaive, you can. Where is he on my combat tracker? There he is. 22 hits.
Save a smite for now. Just gonna get a feel for old boy.
All right, he takes 12 damage.
I give him my own little pathetic. You know. He's so big.
As your sword slashes in. Maxian, you have a large creature that you can see trying to get out of these halls, swinging its great axe mightily. You can see its bony body coming through, and with a will-o-wisp right beside you. What are you up to?
Yeah. This is an interesting fight. Is it an action to drop my sword?
Nope, free action to drop items.
Okay, cool. I'm going to move back right there on the other side of the will-o-wisp.
Already.
And as I move, I'm gonna drop my longsword,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast
Oh,
Burning
snaps.
Hands at this fucking will-o-wisp.
Alright. It's a dex save, right? Alright. And you're gonna hate this number that's about to pop up for its plus modifier, but go for it.
You. Holy fuck.
Holy cow.
It takes half damage.
Okay.
Oh no.
It took 1 damage. Jeez.
I give up. That's my turn. Nothing to do matters.
Alright, and at this point, we will go ahead and take a 10-minute break in the middle of combat, and we will pick it up right here at the start of round number 4.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Answer.
Ansa.
So 355.
Yes.
And we'll find out who gets some Yeti love, either the skeleton or Edrix.
Yes.
How do we do this again?
stupid to love you? Was I reckless to help? Was it obvious to everybody else that I fallen for a lie? You were never on my side. Fool me once, fool me twice. All you did for paradise. Now you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die. I let it burn. You're no longer my concern. Aces from my past return. Another lesson yet to learn that I've fallen for a lie. You were never on my side. Fool me once, fool me twice. All you did for paradise. Now you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die. No time to die. No time to die. Ooh, ooh. Fool me once, fool me twice. Are you dead to paradise? Now you'll never see me cry. There's just no time to die.
Does this place look haunted?
No, I don't think so.
What about those two creepy girls?
Come stay with us.
That is truly frightening.
You know what's really scary? Missing out on Geico's great service. With Geico, you get 24/7 access to licensed agents.
Thank you, creepy girls.
Want to see our room?
We're gonna sleep in the car now.
Happy Geico-ween. Switch today for 24/7 access to licensed agents.
I always wanted to be a woman in charge. I became that woman because of a little dress. I am Diane von Furstenberg. This season of my podcast, In Charge with DVF, I sit down with some of the women I admire most for intimate conversations about the journey of life and survival. Listen for free only on Spotify, beginning March 12th, with new episodes every Thursday.
Wanna bet? The new sportsbook at Argosy Casino Alton is your behind-home plate, center court ticket to all the action on all the games, with real-time odds and the best prop bets around. Plus, earn into the most rewarding loyalty program in the country, My Choice, every time you place a bet. So grab your crew and head to the new sportsbook at Argosy Casino Alton, the best place to place your bets. Sports betting is legal in Illinois. Must be 21. Bet with your head, not over it. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi, I'm Keegan Hamilton, host of the podcast Painkiller, America's Fentanyl Crisis. With drug overdose deaths spiking during the pandemic, our show takes a hard look at the opioid problem that's plaguing this country. Spotify recently released their charts that rank the top and trending podcasts, and we're honored to be among the top shows. Go to the Podcast Hub to see more podcast charts, and while you're there, check out Painkiller for stories that need to be heard. Tap the banner to explore top podcast charts now.
Inside my eyes, they're going wild. Howling to the moon, the story of madness. It can't keep quiet, losing my mind. The animal inside of me is
Well, I thought I had a chance with the fucking
Everyone's
burning
ignoring
hand.
it.
Also,
Is it
yes, you
relevant?
can eat. And just before like we get back, you can easily extrapolate that these are the bodies of the fishermen as well. So.
I figured as much.
Oh, that's
Oh yeah.
we are back.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Also, Chad, I do have to ask you to fix this because,
What did
I
you
mean,
know?
I appreciate this sentiment, but you are making me look so skinny right now.
Well,
Complaining about looking. You're complaining about looking skinny?
you keep your camera keeps fucking up, so I just put it into a spot where it would stay.
Yeah. I have no idea. It might just be something in VC just being fucking stupid. Like, who knows? That's all right, though.
Okay, that issue.
All right. So we are back at the very top of the round, Duragardo, as we continue this harrowing battle with our frost giant skeleton here.
Okay, so Dorigardo is going to look a bit more concerned about this this frost giant sort of muscling its way into, well, muscling, I don't know if that's the word, but pushing its way into this chamber. So he's going to knock his longbow and he's going to make an attack, a ranged attack with that. There we go. However, he's going to sort of looking at the cauldron and looking at his bow. He's just going to dip the end of his bow, like the arrowhead, into the cauldron. Into the gunk that's inside before he fires it, just in case. I mean, it's magically heated somehow, isn't it? There's no fire and it's hot, so maybe against something frosty like that, it might have some effect. Judging by your face, it probably isn't, but I thought I'd give it a go.
It won't, but I mean, it's cool. You heated it up a little bit. 23. Definitely hits.
Have I got him targeted? I didn't see. There we go.
Wait, did you send that to me?
I did.
Oh, you did.
And then you
I
had
forgot.
a hard drive crash.
Yes, I forgot to add it. Let me re-add that. Dealing 8 damage to this creature.
I think that's everything that I can do. Yep. Snowball, take it away. Oh, right, hello.
Alright, so it is the Will-o'-the-Wisp's turn, and the Will-o'-the-Wisp is going to make an attack against you, Maxian, because you are right. Do I want it to do that? Phone call can wait. 14 misses. And it is going to...
Nope, still no turn up.
Yes. And you get the strangest sensation as this Will-o'-the-Wisp comes towards you. It moves through your body and appearing on the other side of you. Right in front of you, Brat.
Tiffany will
It is the Frost Giant Skeleton's turn. And the Frost Giant Skeleton is going to look over.
Does it have to make a save for the entanglement?
It does not. It only happens whenever... The restrainment only happens whenever the spell is cast. And then otherwise it's just difficult terrain. Unusual. Right. So, I need a con saving throw from you, Majid, as it looks down. You succeed, luckily.
Yay.
Does this do half on a
Hear
sit?
you, boy. Set.
Alright, and it makes one more attack. This is at disadvantage. They should have been at disadvantage last turn because I wasn't paying attention. All right. And Snowball, what are you up to?
I didn't hear a ding, so I assume it's my turn or no?
It sure is.
I'm gonna drop my save and see, and then we'll see if I control myself or I get a random target.
You succeed.
His eyes glow red for a moment, and then he glares over at the Dragonborn, like sniffs him a bit, then just like shakes himself out of it, and then just like slashes at the skeleton again.
Alrighty. As you slash out.
Oh God.
10 with a miss.
It's an auto.
22 does hit though. All right, and Pratt, give me one actual second here.
Just a question: is this guy considered ensnared? Or
He is not.
grappled or something?
Nope.
Excellent. Oh, sorry.
Well, I was just wondering about what that thing was.
Oh, the entanglement? Yeah. It makes that area difficult terrain.
Ah, okay.
All right. So Pratt is going to use a spiritual weapon, and you guys will see a turnip up here right next to the will-o-wisp. And it will attack the will-o-wisp. Missing. And then that was my bonus action, and as my action, I'm going to disengage from it. 10, 15.
Okie dokie.
All the way over yonder.
Go for it.
You have to approve the movement, DM.
Yeah, I know. I was counting. That's only 25 feet, so.
Yeah, and that's where they're going to go.
It said 30, so I was confused. Adrix, what are you up to?
I'm gonna scream, and I'm gonna use 2 inspiration points to turn a hit into a critical.
Perfect. Go for it.
Nice.
So I don't even need to roll.
You do have to hit. You do still have to hit.
Okay, so just roll a regular hit.
Yep. If you hit, it will turn into a critical, and you can choose to spend after you roll. So.
Yeah, we're fighting
It was already a critical. You don't. Grab your inspiration back. I'm not gonna fault you for that.
Okay. So here's the damage from that.
Yeah. Perfect. Rolling that critical.
You can use 2 to make an extra attack.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But here's that damage. And
damage.
And I'm gonna spend 2 to make an extra attack.
All right.
That'll hit also. And you just see a flurry of blows coming from me, and chopping up pieces of bone and flying in the air and landing on the ground next to everybody else.
We're getting hit. I mean, it's not a hard encounter, but
Already. And Majid.
Not yet, anyways. Unless more come. More come, then we might be in some trouble.
That was pretty cool, Andrews. But what size is this thing?
It is huge.
So it's more than one size larger.
Yes, it is 2 sizes larger than you.
Oh, that's
unfortunate.
How about we
All right.
Save him. Are you doing that or am I doing that?
I'm doing that because I needed his character sheet and I'm lazy. You can also drag and drop onto the combat tracker. So. If you...
I needed a character sheet and I'm lazy.
Him. Do I? Sorry, I never played a paladin before. Do I activate the smite beforehand?
Nope. You choose to smite whenever you hit, and it's not a bonus action or anything. It's something you can do. If you want to cast one of the smite spells, that is your bonus action. If you want to cast the spell. But if you're just divine smite feature, when you make your attack, you can, if your attack hits or misses, doesn't really matter. You can choose if you want to smite afterwards.
So yeah, I'm gonna just do that. Let's
Yeah, 14 hits.
activate the smite.
Mm-hmm. So not searing. If you want to do that, it would be your bonus action. If you want to do the searing smite. If you want to do a regular divine smite, which is the 2d8 radiant, then that is the free part. Yes.
Yeah. So that effect.
How do we remember all the D&D stuff?
To answer that chat question, I've been playing D&D for... I've been playing 5th edition since it came out. I've been playing D&D since I was 13, so 17 years. Lots of rule sets.
You're not 30 yet.
I'm, well, alright, 16 years. Same fucking difference.
Because you're not, because you haven't died the death.
Yes, I have not died the death. Alright, as that hits, dealing lots of damage there, 28.
How does he look off?
Oh, he is more than bloodied, if you know what that means from 4th edition.
Yes.
Beautiful. And so I'll kind of give a little yelp. A little victory yelp. And stay here side by side with that.
Oh, oops. I need
Alright, Maxian.
I will bonus action, use my weapon bond to get something back into my hand.
Alright.
I fucking love this weapon bond shit. And I will attack the Will-O-Wisp with my rapier, longsword rapier thing. Rapier. Who's already rapier.
With the thing you actually have a chance to hit it with.
Yeah. Because I are dumb.
Just a little bit.
I've always seen you that.
24! There you go!
Do I still have bless?
Yes, you got
time?
the bless one on you. Yeah.
I thought it was a once-off.
No, it's concentration for the spellcaster.
Ew, okay, cool.
10 rounds, I believe.
Yep.
Nice.
1 minute concentration.
There's that damage.
13 whole damage, in fact. Well, 6. Because your strike goes through it. It doesn't seem like you hurt it as much as you think you did.
I don't care. Action surge.
Oh,
Doesn't like it.
And I'll attack again with my action surge.
Okay. 23 hits.
Yeah.
Dealing another 4 damage.
And I'll step around to the side over here, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Dorigardo. Starting us off in round 5.
Okay, so completely delighted by Adrex's frenzy of blows into this. Dorigardo will be cheering him on. That's right, big fella. You get him like that. And as he does that, he's gonna fire another shot with his longbow. Oh, I got a 1, so I get to re-roll with my lucky data.
Halfling luck. Go ahead and reroll.
You know, there's an extension for that.
I do.
Hits with that one. Contributes a bit of damage.
There are some things that I prefer not to automate and make my players remember. Get better at the game. It's okay. We can do that. So, the Will-o'-the-Wisp is going to attack you, Maxian. Did you go to move? You did? Okay, cool. And it will attack you for a 22 to hit, dealing another 2d8 lightning damage. 3 total.
Ouch!
As the Frost Giant skeleton is not happy at this point, and seeing that you just shot at it, Dorogardo, it is going to gaze at you, and I need a Constitution saving throw. Bam.
Is it cold damage that is making me save for?
It is. You have advantage, correct?
I think I have more than that. I think I automatically succeed.
Do you?
Oh shit!
I think you do as well, now that I think about it.
Steve going total OP, fucking like
Automatically succeed when all saving throws against cold damage or effects caused by cold or ice.
Yes.
I'm also resistant to cold damage, but I don't know if that stacks.
That's very strange that that feature is worded that way, and it's all good though. Yeah, so no effect. But it would have been. I'm not going to apply this damage to you, but it would have been that.
Yeah.
Damn.
So as Derigardo sees this frost skeleton sort of giving him the evil eye, he just kind of raises his eyebrows and sort of blows him a little kiss.
And it's going to make a swing at you, Machine, and miss. Snowball.
I am still down half, so I will be taking another wisdom check.
Yeah, like he said, make up a lot.
You succeed.
You make up a lot of it too.
And then I'm gonna slash at the skeleton.
Taking a slash. 23 definitely hits.
Ooh.
25 hits. And this deals 8 damage as it partially resists. Pratt!
Alright, so...
This thing is not looking good. Its bones are chipped and cracking.
Well, first, Pratt's going to tell the spiritual weapon to smack into the will-o'-wisp. So it's going to, like, rise up and it's going to, like, smack down with its butt.
Alright.
And of course, it will miss. And then I will toll the dead on the skeleton thing. Hang on, now I gotta find it. There we go.
It's all good.
I had to find it in the combat tracker because I can't target it from the map.
You can shift click to resolve the stack.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
It rolled a
ooh.
1 minus 0.
Ooh, yeah.
As the bell tolls and this creature falls.
And Pratt starts laughing.
Leaving the will-o'-wisp.
Look what I did, look what I did, look what I did, look what I did.
I'm gonna delete that token.
I'll look and see the threat in front of me is down, and I'll see Maxium still tangling with this thing, so I'll run up there. And I'll go reckless. And I'll try to strike it with a greatsword.
Alright. 28 certainly hits. You hit an ancient dragon.
And I'll see that it doesn't do as much as I thought it would, and some of my Divine Fury that's on it actually damages it some. So that'll be it.
All right, Majid.
Was that cool or what, guys? Right? And then I'm gonna notice they're fighting that thing. What? Why are you fighting the light ball? Ooh, a light ball.
Ooh, light ball.
Over here and take a good look at it. Does it look hostile? Does it have like mean faces floating in the light?
Mean faces or anything. It's not even manifesting a face. It's just a ball of light. But you have seen it lash out at your companions.
Yeah. Make up a lot of shit as you go.
I've also noticed a whole bunch of char marks on my body. You know,
Yep.
from just passing through my being.
Are they finally starting to get somewhere with it? Is it visible, like as it's taking damage, like you were talking about bloody old edition type stuff?
I mean, it's a ball of light, so.
It's kind of
It's a ball,
think of it like a light bulb that is, or like when your car's alternator is dying, where it's like winking in and out.
Well, that's good. So it's not vibrating as fast.
Yeah.
Starting to flicker.
It's not as steady. It's a little flickering light, so it is. Yes, it's bloodied.
I can go over there and into the space for the spiritual weapon.
Yes, you can move into the spiritual weapon space.
So I'll go over there and I'll just say, "Stop working with my friends."
And in fact, Pratt, I'm going to move your spiritual weapon
Do this.
just to avoid the token stack.
See how it is. Move my shit.
13 is a miss. Maxian. The will of the wisp has struck you.
Completely pissed off and done with this fucking ball of fuckery. I'll reach out and cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Nice. Told the Dead. Dom.
It succeeds.
Me.
Is your spell save DC set correctly? It is not. But it still succeeds.
Why is my sheet all fucked up apparently?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Wait, I can use inspiration to have him give him disadvantage on that, right?
Yes. Ideally, you should do that before the roll if you're giving him disadvantage.
Yeah, it's fine. That'll be my turn.
Alright. It's because your spellcasting ability is not set. There we go. I fix.
Here's the link for the stream.
And Duragardo, what are you doing?
What did you say?
It's in a Twitch announcer on the Discord.
Okay, so Dorigardo is going to make his way over here to the edge of his undergrowth and next to Snowball. And I believe that's where the body of the hag fell.
Yes.
Is the body still there?
Yeah, her body's still there.
Okay, so Dorigardo will go over there and take his action to sort of search the body and have a look if we can find anything on it.
All right, I will roll some treasure and stuff after for this encounter.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that will be your search action in finding all of these things.
Yeah.
The Will of the Wisp is going to attack. It's going to attack Edrix this time, actually. With a critical, dealing 25 lightning damage.
Oh no. And it's can bonus action?
I drop.
Oh no.
Snowball.
Maybe not.
Snowball once again will be, since he's still down half, he'll be doing his check again.
Success.
Is the skeletal thing dead? I missed that.
Oh yeah, it's down.
Gonna maul Dorigardo.
You're all right there. You're looking a bit funny there, Snowball.
And he just turns around and races towards behind our Dragonborn. He's gonna like slash out twice right past his face towards the will-o-wisp.
Alrighty. This is.
What the hell is he doing? Rolling treasure, I bet.
And that hits. Or no, I'm sorry, that misses. On the second one. And Pratt, what are you doing? Your spiritual weapon is still there.
The turnip will once again attack the will-o-wisp.
All right.
Oh,
So close.
And then I will tool the dead on it. Huzzah!
It fails.
Oh.
Dealing 4 damage as it blinks brighter as you hear the bell toll.
And then Pratt will yell out over to Dorigardo, "Quit looking through the dead lady and help your friends." And thank you for the follow, Lazy Swayze. I appreciate it.
Success on your death save.
So it got brighter?
Yes, that is like it resisted the effect.
Let's see all these juicy inspirations here. Let's hit these
It's my first day back streaming in like 5 months because my computer is finally rebuilt.
All right.
So I'm excited.
Roll again with advantage because you had advantage.
Ooh.
23 hits.
Damn, this thing is tough.
Deals 6 damage as the will-o-wisp blinks out of existence and falls. It was Xaxes.
Just some lights. I'm gonna turn around and go make sure this little guy isn't.
As the will-o-wisp disappeared, did all the light in the room disappear as well?
No, there's still a light pebble that has been thrown in here.
Yeah, I thought I was up in the room where the
skeletons
and the ice were.
Majid moved it.
Aziz, light.
He moved it,
None of it.
Here.
You know, there's
So
one of
where's-
those arguments my wife and I got in an argument about is what we're gonna name our kid. That was one of the names that came. I should
Wait.
not. Aziz light. I just thought that'd be funny as fuck, man.
Aziz light.
Multi-pats.
So are we
So
out of combat now?
Mm-hmm. Out of combat?
Technically we're not until Gato, tell them move away from me. I'm losing control.
So, as Prate had called over to Dorigardo about stop searching the dead woman and help your friends, Dorigardo kind of quite absent-mindedly, still concentrating on whatever he's found with the hag, he'll just call back, you can talk over there, hiding in the corner. And as he does that, as he says that, he's going to start kind of walking off up this corridor, sort of seeing what's up there. Sort of not rushing away, but just kind of absent-mindedly and interestedly looking around.
And hearing Snowball say that Pratt's going to move the spiritual weapon over next to Snowball.
All right.
he's gonna turn and he's gonna go over into this corner right here and just like basically like crouch down, just like corona control, control.
Snowball coming over here. Pratt's gonna freak the fuck out and run away.
So I call for the goblin. I say, "Hey, cleric, is there any way that it makes sure that this thing, I'm pointing down at the big skeleton, doesn't come back again?"
How would I know?
Adrix is still dying on the floor. He has not yet been stabilized.
I know, that's why I came over here.
I will go over to the skeleton and cast a fireball on, or firebolt on it to try and burn the remains.
Okie dokie.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, actually, you know what I want to do? This is what I'm going to do. I will channel divinity onto Adrix and pump all 15 into him.
You cannot actually.
What is that?
You've already. Oh, you didn't use your channel divinity earlier. Okay.
I did not.
Okay, cool. I thought you did. You said you were going to, and then you changed, right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can totally do that. Pump the 15 into him.
What happened?
You got hit.
All I saw was a bright light and I faded. Where are the others?
The small one went that way. And then the big fat one is being weird.
Seeing, come here. Do a lay on hands on him. He's looking naked.
Okay.
So I go to see about Atrix.
Alright, and let me unmask for Dorigardo here. You did find some treasure throughout these few rooms as searching them. Cool.
What specifically was on the hag of the
You
party?
found a cap. It looks mostly ordinary, but yes, you found a cap. There's a hammer, a gemstone, a jasper, 2 vials of some sort of red liquid, a set of scale mail, and a silver necklace with the gemstone pendant, along with 20 electrum pieces and 1,800 copper. And yes, I use electrum for all of those in chat right now. It is not a useless currency. We've got it.
You can melt it down and make things out of it. So the cap was that specifically on the hag or the witch?
Yes.
Can I try and take that before the rest had seen that was part of what she had on it?
If you want to, go for it.
As I kind of search the body kind of before.
It is
Yeah,
not
no, she did not have a cat on her. She had a cap.
Because I actually have a wandering merchant who only deals in electrum.
Okay, everything else.
In most of my games.
Treat like normal.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. Snowball is gonna basically revert back to his normal form, so he doesn't have to keep taking that test check and just flop on the ground, exhausted and just panting a bit. Sorry, I lose control if I take a lot of damage.
Sit over there and take yourself a nap there, the Snowball. We're good. You're safe.
Ajax will pick himself up, gather his equipment, and as soon as he gets settled, he'll bend over, clutching his stomach, and puking up on the ground like a green liquid.
Are you puking towards Pratt or towards Maxine?
I would puke away from people. I'm civilized.
So, Dorigardo, if you are entering this area, as you enter this room, you can see the splintered and just giant cracks of ice filling this room everywhere. Debris everywhere as these large, giant, stone-like pieces of ice are just scattered. You can surmise that this is where the giant probably broke out from, where the frost giant skeleton broke out from.
Okay, so it looks like it came out of the ice.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so searching back to my memory of when we crossed this on the arrow, and we could see into the ice. Did they look like? Can I draw a link? Does it seem like there might be more of these frost skeletons in that area there?
They look about the same size, but this one was a little bit different than the others. Also known as the others aren't animated, so you're good.
And does it look like there's another way out of this chamber on the far side at the bottom?
Yes, it looks as if there are stairs that continue on downwards.
Who is this coming up behind me? Maxian. Looks like that might be where that frost skeleton thing came from. Looks like he's broken out in there. We have to be careful of them coming out the ice for us.
Well, we did get, relatively fair warning that there was probably frost giants in here from that note that you read us, but I would also be willing to assume that's where the giant came from, yes. Have you found anything interesting?
I'll have a look around the room as he's saying that, scanning the room and seeing if I can see anything that isn't just broken ice.
In this room, no.
Don't look like it. Just a load of old broken ice in here.
I suggest
Also,
Hendrix, after looking at him, that if one of those...
One of the what?
Didn't we get a couple potions?
We got one and I drank it already.
No, I think we found a couple more in the party sheet.
Yeah, you found a couple more in the stuff here.
Oh.
Yep.
And
just as a question, what are you going to do about the bodies of these poor fishermen? And what are you doing with this still bubbling and boiling stew?
Koba's gonna eat it.
Out of character, I think dump the stew up, put their bodies into it, and drag it back to town.
Oh man.
So Delgado's
visual.
disinterested. Delgado's quite disinterested. He's more interested in
yeah, he does a little bit,
exploring these
actually.
caves than he is about that. He had a good search around.
How do you know that isn't Tom Hardy?
Alrighty.
How far are we from town, and how strenuous is this hike back going to be, especially carrying the remains of 4 people?
It was a few hours. It's going to be pretty strenuous.
Hiking
if we
through like icy hills and
most of the Dale is pretty flat. Like it's not like rolling hills and mountains for everything. So like the area of 10 Towns is mostly tundra.
If we've been moving in this environment for more than an hour, which we have, then my abilities suit the whole group as well, keep us moving at normal paces and without exhaustion and stuff.
Yep.
Sniffing the cauldron, is it made as the soup or stew or whatever made from the flesh of those people that are dead?
You can see like what look to be humanoid organs floating inside of the stew. Yes.
He's sniffing it, but he's like, no, bad. So he'll just like dump it out and like dump it out right into the ice and just like start putting the bodies into it.
Right now, there's only 6.
Is there any possessions they may have that are gathered around?
So I don't know how he feels about being sick.
Like there are kind of their like basic clothings and belongings and maybe a couple of items that they may have had on them, like trinkets and knickknacks and such.
I'll take those items just so we can let the people back at town know where we found them, and we're being honest about it.
Okay.
Yeah, like a locket or something like that.
All right.
Dorigato.
He's not there. He's off poking around in tunnels, I'm afraid, Snowball.
You look away from the stew and everybody is gone. What do you do?
Right. Looking this way.
Drink it.
This passage continues to go downwards.
Now he already jumped it out, but he'll start sticking the bodies into the cauldron afterwards, and then start dragging it towards the exit, I guess.
Did they not link the item? I am sad.
And Robin's not here, but I'm giving her.
Cool.
Points
So
back.
there's going to be a new item thrown into the
back.
Party sheet for you. Let me do that now. Lock it unidentified. There we go. Because you don't know what it does yet.
These someone might have already asked. These potions that have red liquid that shimmers. Have we seen these before?
Yeah, these are potions of healing. I'm not going to make you identify those.
Gotta make my notes.
So, what is the plan?
I
came here to do, right?
do actually.
Found the fisherman, yeah.
I DM like
Found the
a
fisherman,
shit
we
ton of
found
games
what took
a
care
week.
of the fisherman. So
DMing's easy.
conceivably, we've stopped whatever falling all these poor bastards before we came on the case. So
I'm gonna
go back and collect some money.
I'm gonna go to the hag or the witch or whatever it is, and I'm gonna lop off her head and take it with me.
Sure, toss that into the cauldron as well.
I'll tie it to the back of my backpack so it kind of dangles off.
All right.
So, Ricardo, just seeing down this corridor, does I can imagine that I might get the sense that leads us back to where we've been.
Yes.
The terrain, I can't get lost in the terrain and all of that kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah, you can lead them back, no problem, along the coastline, along the shoreline. What was that, Maxian?
Up here to the north in that little chamber with all the skeletons and the ice and stuff. I put a cone. Did we see anything up that way?
Oh, yes. It is mostly just an extension of the pool. There is some stuff like some super high up stuff there. There's a little landing. Let me unmask for you so I can show you.
If the cauldron's too hot to touch, he'll wrap ropes around it and just like drag it that way. Just like drag it behind everyone with the bodies inside of it.
Oddly enough, touching the cauldron is very easy. It does not get warm. It's not even warm to the touch. It's like room temperature. It's not affected by any sort of like the cold, and it's not affected by obviously it's the bubbling steamy stew that was in there previously as well.
Okay, so then he's just putting one hand on one of the handles and just like dragging it behind him as he follows them. I got bodies.
Wait, DM, was there a fire under that cauldron?
No.
Just kind of said that weird. No. So the cauldron was making its own heat. Is that weird?
No, the cauldron was cold to touch as well. It seems that the liquid inside was magically heated.
Just landscape, Maxian. There was nothing super important down there.
Okay, cool.
Hello, small green.
So, I will tell you, the cauldron is made of thick copper. It is turned green with age. It's 4 feet wide, 3.5 feet in diameter at the mouth, and it weighs 50 pounds.
How is he doing with dragging that along? Does he?
Yeah, he can drag that, no problem. You're a bugbear. You have a powerful build, right?
Correct.
Correct. Cool.
Oh,
yeah, you can drag that.
Oh, he's got one hand on it and just like dragging it behind him. And it's like, I got the big pot and bodies.
So I suppose seeing Snowball come into the room with that as a... Well, I'm back a little bit as he comes in. Do Ricardo says, what you got there, lad? What are you bringing them for? I don't think there's any bring...
Why?
What you bringing them back for? Look at the state of them. No one wants to see that.
You people buried dead, so bringing.
Would I know what the general practice is around 10 towns with burials? I mean, I'm from around the area, right?
Most people are either cremated or they are actually buried. Generally, people haven't been buried within the last 2 years. The everlasting Rime is making things very, very difficult for them to get through the ice to lay their dead to rest. So most people that have died within the past 2 years have been cremated.
Nice.
Go
ahead.
Oh no, what's up? What's up, Snowball?
We bring.
Okay, that's fine by me. I'm just looking at the state of them. I don't think anyone will want to see them. Well, that's fine if you want to bring them.
Maybe he's just hangry. Maybe we just need to give him one of these healing potions. Pep him up a little bit.
So we're in Yeti. Do Ricardo will ask Snowball what happened. You seem to get a bit angry back there, Snowball. What happening there then?
A gift from. This is in Yeti. The gift from the Yeti. Yetis make me more like them.
Oh, and the Yetis did that to you, did they? The Yetis themselves.
He just shrugs his shoulders. He has no clue.
Oh, it's interesting. We'll have to talk about that. It's interesting side of you that there and not seen before, Snowball.
Just need to not be badly hurt when happened, or I saw you all as food for a moment there. Didn't like.
Oh, well done for not eating me. That's all right. As he speaks to him, as Snowball trundles past pulling this cauldron, Do Ricardo will get on top of the bodies in the cauldron and let him pull him along as well.
All right. So, Adric, stepping out onto the river from this area, looking ahead of you, you see a 10-foot drop. It looks as if this was some sort of natural waterfall at one point, and the water is completely frozen. It is a frozen waterfall. I don't know how the science of that works, but here we
works.
go.
Very cold.
Very cold.
That's the
it is. Yeah, it's minus 40 Fahrenheit at the very least. So,
10-foot drop, huh? How did the sides look? Climbable or?
It is climbable, but it looks to be slightly difficult. You can climb down with an athletics check for this one.
Okay. I will go around to the rocky surface and try to climb down as best as possible, and...
Yeah, that makes it. And you make your way down easily.
Maxian will do the same with Pratt on his back.
And
All right.
Pratt will say, "Hang on, hang on, hang on," and we'll use guidance on him.
All right.
Guidance.
And DC 10 check. This is still going to be disadvantage. But we'll take the 1 because it's disadvantage. And as you climb down this ice with Pratt on your back, just unbalances you just a little bit. And the two of you slam into the side of the waterfall, breaking the ice and being covered in freezing water. Also, coming out, I need all of you to roll initiative as you see a strange form.
I'm all
appear.
wet.
Let me move your token. Appear and coalesce out of the ice.
Quick question:
fucking
is there like a way of like sliding it down the 10-foot incline without dropping Dorogardo and the cauldron, or?
I mean, you can drop the cauldron down. It's not gonna hurt it.
Well, I'll push it right to the edge, and then I'll leap in on top of Dorogardo, and then like scoot it forward so that it goes over the edge.
At which point I'll jump out of it and let him go off the edge on his own.
All right. Yeah, no worries. Perfect. As the cauldron clashes down, do I have initiative from all of my friends here? I do. Wait, I'm going to have you guys roll initiative again. Yes, please. Clear all initiatives. Roll again. Maxine, I'll let you take your 21. Majid, I'll let you take your 21. And Pratt, I'll let you take your 19. Right?
S the way of the GM. This is the way.
Those are really good rolls, and I'm not going to deprive you of them. Everyone else gets advantage this time. And Adrix. Adrix, reroll your initiative, please. Thank you, sir. That's a little bit better. Alright, so starting at the top of the round with Snowball, as this creature coalesces, you find yourself in the middle of this cauldron. What are you doing as this creature coalesces around you?
I'm gonna pull out the my big giant bone morning star and just take a swing at it with it.
Alright. As I get this combat music going.
Which pieces of the ground is broken?
It was the waterfall that broke, not the ground.
I can't use an inspiration to reroll that, right?
Ideally you want to do that beforehand if you're going to gain advantage on the roll.
Then I'm still I basically like swing towards it, miss totally, slip, and go down fall into the cauldron onto the corpses.
With the clanging sound of Bone Morningstar hitting a copper cauldron. Bang, 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 bang. Dorogardo, standing up at the top here.
Okay, so this is now more like a slope, is it, than a 90-degree right angle because of the...
No, it's not slopey at all. It's like almost straight down. Not quite straight down, but almost.
How close to the edge do I need to be able to see this enemy?
It's pretty tall.
So I can see a bit poking up over the edge of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So seeing that and targeting it, he'll pull out his bow, and as Snowball's nearly pushed him over the edge in the cauldron, and he's leapt out at the last second, he'll be looking a little bit perturbed. Snowball, you madman! What do you think you were doing? As he fires.
All right, so firing.
Oh, reroll.
Reroll with call your initiative, call your advantage ones before you reroll with initiative, with inspiration.
No, it was a 1. It was a 1.
Oh yeah,
so
you're
luckily I got to
halfling.
reroll
That's
it.
right. That's right. If you're inspiration.
So I hit him?
Yeah, that hits. 15 hits.
And then do a little bit of damage. And
Yay.
moving back away from it a little bit up this way. We'll go to there. Can
As
I
it
still
takes-
see it poking over the top from there?
Not quite from here. No. Maxie.
Yep, I use my weapon bond to summon my my rapier into my hand, and I will immediately take a swing at this beastie. This is it like made out of water or what is
Yep,
this?
it's made out of water. It is a water weird.
Because it looks just like a blob of like silvery water, bluish silver water. Anyway, I'm talking myself now.
No, you're good.
Is Bless still active? Or should
No,
it still be
blessed
active?
would be gone away.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Menu. Fix. Clear expiring. There we go.
So you just need to
14 still
body.
hits. 14 still hits.
Cool. 3 damage.
3 damage as it.
And
Oh,
I will
lordy.
take a step to the north. Right there.
Alright.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright.
Majid.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So, I guess mechanically I'm just gonna walk over there and whack the thing.
Alright.
But, thematically, I'm going to get all crazy like only a 20-some-year-old. Get a sword and a stick. Gonna run and dive on this thing, leading with the glaive like I'm spearfishing.
Gonna
or
swing
like
right
I'm
through it.
freaking Aquaman or something. And, beastie! Do I pass through it as I land on it? But either way, I'm gonna attack it first.
Alright.
You know, spearing down upon it. Do I get advantage? Does it see me?
Does it see me?
It can see you, yeah.
Okay.
It knows you're there.
Whoa.
And 10 misses.
Do I need to make some kind of check to land on this thing? Can I land on it? Do I go through it? Do I hit the ice? What's up?
You can land on it if you want. It would basically be an acrobatics check to jump on this thing.
This is full intention here. Going big.
Go big or go home, man.
Alright, so the DC for this was a little bit higher than a 10, unfortunately. Actually, I'll make it a contested check, and we'll just do that. Okay, cool. So, as you jump onto this thing, you miss what small parts of corporeal body it has, not quite knowing the physiology of these creatures, and you begin to float through its form. At this point, you are counted as grappled.
Ooh, gross.
Brilliant.
That's gross.
As you are inside the water weird. You did not really get a good breath either, so you are also considered drowning.
It's like a gelatinous cube without the gelatinous.
Yes.
Just there you go,
Does this
diving in.
apply to normal breath rules?
Yeah, normal breath rules.
So what's that? Is that a lot of
According to my strength modifier?
Yeah.
No, breath goes according to your constitution modifier. But you did not hold your breath as you were going underwater. Unless you wanted to, I will give it to you. I will be nice.
If I, what's the penalty otherwise? Is that I'm just like dying right now?
Let me double check the drowning rules real
I don't want
fast.
to be a pain on this, but
I
No, you're
think
fine.
seems too
you've got a
involved.
number of rounds, haven't you, before you start dying when you're drowning?
I
You have
believe it's a number
rounds.
of rounds equal to your Constitution modifier.
Right, I thought it was 10
Plus 1, I believe. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, your
Yes.
con plus 1.
I'm just here.
Oh, Yeti's saying there's always room for Jello.
Yeah. Come here, Google. Because this is a rule that I never use often, so I don't remember this one.
Con plus 1,
But
I got 2
remember,
rounds.
Drowning might be.
but you can remember the rules
Okay.
when it comes to breathing in and out.
That is for holding your breath. When you run out of breath, which you were, I will give you the amount of holding, I guess. You can survive for a number of rounds equal to your Constitution modifier. At the start of the next turn, after those rounds end, it drops to 0 hit points and is dying.
I got a con of 1, so.
Yes, so you've got 1 round with a minimum of 1 round, and the escape DC for this is a 13.
Athletics or.
That will be. That would be as an action to escape the grapple. So.
Okay. Cool. So that's next round though. So I'm hemmed up. Whoops.
And Pratt.
I want to back up. I'm not in this range, am I? Because it's not really in a square, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be like kind of in. It's in the square, like right where Maxine is. It's in a single square. It's just big. But it does have a range of 10. It does look like it has long tendrils that go out.
All right. Well, Pratt doesn't notice, so they're going to back up. So I guess attack.
Okay. Yep. It takes an attack of opportunity at you, which thankfully misses.
And then we'll toll the dead on it.
All right. It has taken damage.
Excellent.
As it deals 2.
A whole 2.
Alright, it is now the Water Weird's turn. And it is going to make an attack against... Am I that guy? I'm not that guy.
Yes, you are.
It's going to make an attack against Maxian. And miss. And, okay, well, if you say I'm that guy, then I'll be that guy. It is going to retreat into the flowing water that is coming out of the waterfall. You can, with him grappled, and it is going to move back under here, resisting the current.
Do I
You
get
are
attack
welcome to grab an opportunity attack.
Well, as a reaction instead of an opportunity attack, can I try to grab it? Or am I
Yeah,
gonna just
you
go for it?
can replace an attack with a grapple. It is immune to the grappled condition, however.
It's not gonna go well.
Alright, then
But-
I'll do my attack.
I say, but could you grab for Majid?
Yeah, could you try and grab
Yeah,
a
could I
leg or
grab-
something? Stick your hand in and try and keep hold of him. Might need a strength contest or something.
Oh, my strength is fucked.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get away with it on dexterity, but you might be able to.
It would be athletics if you were to attempt to grab him.
I want to try and.
I was already like looking at him, like waving, like I'm in here choking to death. Can like we make eye contact?
Yeah, I'll try and grab.
Make weird eye contact.
Majid from the inside the water weird.
Okay. Make an athletics check. DC 13.
May I use inspiration to give myself advantage?
You can.
I would like to give myself advantage.
All right.
Are you gonna put that on me, or do you want me to?
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Roll double tens. Okay.
Yikes.
Nope.
All right. Reaching forward, your hand reaches into the water, and you feel yourself grab onto the bottom of Majid's clothing, just slightly missing as the water weird darts away. And Snowball, you get a reaction as well.
He already attacked.
I checked mine.
All right. We'll probably go for another 10 or 15 minutes. I don't want to leave Maxian drowning inside of a water weird for an entire week.
Majid.
Or sorry, Majid. Too many names in my brain. Yeah, I don't want to leave Majid drowning inside a water weird for a week. So here we are. And that is the water weird's turn. Adrix.
So what does it go into? Is it a waterless cave, or is there water inside of there?
Oh, there's water inside that's pouring out.
It's like a flowing river, but we're just standing on top of ice, basically.
Yes. The water is cold.
I'm gonna start taking off my gear. I'm pretty sure that's gonna take an action.
Okay, yeah, it'll be an action.
But I plan on going in after him.
Okay.
Against the current?
Snowball?
I'm gonna try.
Snowball is basically Snowball is gonna crouch on the lip of the cauldron and just like dive into the water and go after it.
All right, and you have cold resist, right?
I actually do not, but I'm still gonna go after him.
All right.
How?
So you can go ahead and move your token. Swimming is half speed, and in the cold water.
Bonus
Let
action.
me-
Nah, because I assume it's not gonna take damage from cold, so I'm just gonna whack it.
All right. Whack it.
Ooh.
Natural 20, critical hit.
Whack. Shwacking.
Twist it. Whack it.
28 damage. As this thing, if it could roar in pain, I'm going to assume that you held your breath since you are basically now swimming.
Yeah, and I still have another 5 feet of movement, so I'm gonna try to just basically get into the water weird with it to try to so I can move with it.
Okay. And Ricardo? Or anything else for you, Snowball?
Okay, so what's the situation looking like with the surface of this ice? They're almost underneath me.
It's pretty thick. You won't be able to attack through it.
It's thick.
Right. Okay. And I won't. There's no with the knowledge I have of this kind of environment. Do I know whether I can break it potentially? Or is it too
This
thick?
ice here, looking at it, is definitely too thick to break. At the waterfall was a little bit thinner, but under here is very, very thick ice.
Right. Okay. So they're down there, basically underneath the ice, kind of away from me.
Let me grab the wilderness survival. All right. You're pretty much fine on the frigid water part of this. You can be immersed for a number of minutes equal to your constitution score before suffering ill effects. Each additional minute is a DC 10 con save or gain a level of exhaustion.
There's very little that I can think to do. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, okay, so I suppose seeing that they're underneath the ice and seeing Snowball swim in there, assessing the situation, and it seems that there's no way I can get through the ice to them, Derigado's just going to sort of jump on his knees and slide along here, doing a bit of a sort of a deck slide to jump down onto the ground at the bottom of the waterfall.
All right.
Yeah.
Falling 10 feet down, essentially.
Yeah, but sort of doing it expectantly and trying to acrobatically, I suppose, land.
Okay. Here. And you'll take 4 as you hit the ice.
And I think that's all. Let's say. Oh no, I suppose that's my movement. So I can see them through this water. Can I? How is the situation now?
It's pretty much the same. Snowball is trying desperately to claw their way inside of the water weird as well. That's
Okay, so I'm going to, from the position here, I can see within range. So I can see them, they're within range of me at 90 feet, so I can cast this. So Dorigardo, seeing them under the ice there, he's going to sort of hold out his hands and make a sort of a mark into the air, and he's going to cast agonizing mark onto the water weird.
Ooh, can you link that spell into chat, please? I don't know what that one does. That is Grimoire's Grimoire, right? Grimlore's Grimoire.
So. Grimoire.
Agonizing mark.
Right. So black energy is going to come sort of twisting out of my hands where I've made this this symbol. Each time I deal damage to a target, it must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, it falls prone.
I have it loaded.
All right.
I suppose, does that happen? Does it have to make a charisma saving throw now? It doesn't, does it? Until I actually attack. And it's an action, so it'll have to be next turn. Right, okay, so I've cast that on it, and I'll have to wait till next turn to do it.
All right. Maxian.
Yeah, I can still technically see it from where I'm at, right? In
yes.
the water?
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
I'm gonna reach out and cast Toll the Dead, but before I do, can I also spend another inspiration to give it a disadvantage?
Yes.
Cool.
Let me click the disadvantage button. There it goes. It fails. Taking 8 damage, and this does full damage, as it is not resistant to necrotic.
Oh, so it does a full 12, or... Oh, gotcha.
Full 8. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And... Yeah, that's my turn. That's all I can do.
Alright, Majid. You find yourself inside the water weird. It is getting very, very hard to breathe as cold, frigid water is surrounding your body at this point.
You said an athletics check.
Whoa!
Action, athletics check
Fucking
to
chair.
get yourself out.
Can I use my last inspiration to take advantage of that?
Yes, sir.
Cook it. Alright, athletics, here we come, baby. What'd you say the DC was?
DC 13. Don't fail. 16. Be glad you used that advantage. All right.
Yeah.
You are escaped, and you are no longer grappled and restrained. You can move.
So the question is, will the current take me pouring out the hole, or do I need to use the rest?
Yeah, because it is coming this way.
Swim that way.
I'm not gonna force the current to move you. I'm not gonna force movement on you, so you'll have to use your movement. Let me move you. There we go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. That was my action, huh? I'm gonna kind of motion to Snowball there to come on back. I'm out. That type of stuff. I will spurt out onto the floor. Be a very happy lad. I'm not drowning. Did you say it was double movement through there? So what was I when I was here?
Double movement in the frigid water. So that's we'll call it 20 feet.
I'd be basically piled on top of Dorigardo, is what you're saying?
No, you could get like right here, essentially. You're fine where you are. You're fine. You're good.
Score.
It's close enough that I'm not gonna count the semantics of moving through all the people.
Beautiful.
It's fine. You can't share space with people, and I'm not gonna leave you in the water. So
oh, why not? I totally would.
Immediately be looking at Snowball as I exit.
Pratt. This thing has disappeared around the corner and back into the water. You can no longer see it. What are you doing?
If I move there, can I see it?
You sure can.
Pratt will Toll it dead, and we'll use 1 point of inspiration to give it disadvantage.
Go for it. It rolled a 1. It doesn't need disadvantage.
You still need to mark that point off though, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And that's my turn, and I'm sticking to it.
Alright. And being that Snowball is the closest person to the water weird, it is going to attempt to attack you. And miss on a 9. Patrick's.
I'm not going in. Well, he's still in there, right? But he's not. Does he look like he's in trouble? From what I can see.
Not yet. It doesn't look like you saw one of the tendrils lash out in an attempt to grab him and pull him in, but it didn't quite make it. Snowball dodged out of the way.
Does he look like he's turning it around, or?
It looks like it's trying to retreat farther into the.
No, I'm talking about Snowball.
Like a bitch.
Oh,
Trying
I don't
to
know.
run
That's
away
up to
like a
Snowball.
bitch.
I'm sticking right with it right at the moment.
I didn't catch that, so I'll just wait here with my items dropped on the ground, ready to see what happens.
Okay. Are you running a dash action essentially?
No.
Okay.
Because I can't dash and then help, so.
I'm gonna use 2 of my inspiration for automatic crit, I believe it is.
It's not an auto crit. It's turning a hit into a crit. So I'll let you roll first. Yeah, you can turn it into a crit. Go for it. And shift drag damage. There we go. Dealing 24 damage to this thing and severely hurting it. It is now bloodied.
Just now.
Snowball's keeping with it.
Okay.
Okay, how are we set for a ranged attack on this thing?
You are good.
Good to attack. Okay, so I shall draw my bow.
It will be a disadvantage though. Firing a bow through the water, disadvantage.
Okay. So what I was going to say is, Dorigardo will sort of poke his upper body into the water, so that he can he's not shooting from one medium to another. He's shooting just into the water. You see what I mean? Okay. So I've got him targeted. Disadvantage. And I hit
16 hits.
anyway.
Nice.
And okay, yeah, I'll show everyone's doing a bit of crit, so I shall use 2 inspiration points to crit at it. And that's control or shift.
Shift.
And drop that on him. Where is he?
Dealing 17 damage. Well, 8 damage as it resists some of this.
Okay. And also, because I've dealt damage on it, it activates the agonizing mark, so it needs to save on a something or other. Let's just have a
Charisma
look.
saving throw versus your spell save DC.
Which is 11.
Do you have that coded? Can you drop it on there?
I'll have a look.
If not, I'll just roll it. It's no big deal. It succeeds.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, there we go. So it doesn't fall prone, and that's my go.
Maxi. Also, charisma save to fall prone. Love it.
It's awesome.
Just
That's
great.
awesome.
Like,
seeing as how I don't want to get any colder or wetter than I already am, I'll just toss out another Toll the Dead.
okay. As the water continues to pour out, and Dorogardo is just like dancing in it.
Yep, and he succeeds. So, just out of curiosity, when I got splashed by all that water, was it just my entire body got soaked, or just like my outer layer of clothing? Because I have like the cold weather clothes and stuff on top of my armor and stuff.
It's like it protects you, but you're fine as long as you're not submerged in it. You're good.
Okay.
You're just cold and wet.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's my turn.
Majid, you have escaped the water weird, and you are outside with your friends.
I was still in there cracking at it, huh? And the text.
Alrighty.
Other than going, you know what? I can actually. So can I just enter here? After taking a huge breath, I'm already wet.
Yeah, you can go in.
And from here, do I have range? I guess so.
Yeah, you can hit it. What weapon are you using?
A glaive, like a spear, you know?
Alright,
But I'm gonna be adding a little radiant panache to it.
give me 1 second.
31 pieces of flare, man.
Wow. So the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
Hopefully no one understands Goblin.
Alright, so disadvantage, please.
He used all my inspirations. Go.
Underwater combat rules are very, very rude. Dropping a 7 and missing the water weird as your glaive does not find the creature.
So since I took my big breath, we're back on that Constitution +1 round.
Yes, sir. 1 plus con. 1 plus con for holding your breath, or 1 plus con minutes to hold your breath. By the way, so as long as you take a breath before you enter the water, you're fine. It's like jumping onto a water weird and then missing and then falling in through it is kind of surprising, so I just kind of said you don't really get a breath there.
You're fair.
No, he's not. He's mean.
But I'm in it to win it, and since Snowball ain't coming out, I ain't leaving him. So.
All right.
Good for 2 minutes, apparently.
Yes. Pratt.
Pratt's going to do the same thing. Told it did.
Okay.
And they're gonna. Well, Pratt's first going to say what Pratt said, and then told it did.
Okay. And the water weird is going to attempt to attack you again, Rashid. And miss. Adrix.
I'm
no
just
one
gonna
can hit anything today.
gather my things and wait out here for him.
All right.
I'm not going in there getting my armor wet and everything like that. No.
Right?
Just sitting there, whistling an elevator tune, elevator music.
Ooh, taking 8 damage as it somewhat resists this. Durigardo.
Okay, same again. I've got my line of sight on there on this water weird, so I'll loose another arrow.
All right, disadvantage.
Will I get a
13
hit?
hits.
Partially resisted. And charisma. Right.
Yep. It fails.
So what does that look like then? A water weird falling prone in water.
It cannot fall prone.
It goes belly up.
I thought it might just sort of, just float. Yeah.
I am not getting any wetter than I already am, and this fucker can die. God damn it.
17 saves. Majid,
Yeah.
you are right up against the water weird.
Yeah, the best I can do is my best Aquaman. Just, spirit this guy like I got the Trident of Glory.
All right. Disadvantage, please.
Rules, man, they're bringing me down.
Yep, they are totally bringing you down. Also, if the weapon was actually a trident, fun fact, it doesn't have disadvantage. Welcome to underwater combat rules. Seriously, yeah.
Trident doesn't get disadvantage.
Nope. Daggers, javelins, short swords, spears, and tridents are non-disadvantage while underwater. Everything else, totally disadvantage. 7 misses, unfortunately, as your glaive just slams through the water and doesn't quite get there. Stopped by the current.
With my last spell slot, can this thing be... Question. Never mind. I'm just gonna stick here with Snowball. We're good to go, brother. And that's me.
Pratt's here. Well, fuck, told it did. And we'll just kind of just, like, shake their head and like, come on, we gotta go.
It fails. Taking 3 damage. Alright, it is once again the water weird's turn. And it is going to attack at Snowball. And miss. Adrix.
Yep, same old thing.
Things would be a lot hairier if I rolled better, but I don't, so here we are.
Which is strange for your games. You usually roll really well.
Yeah. The water weird is hit, taking 8 damage. This thing is looking not so great. It is beginning to lose cohesive form. Durigardo.
Is it you don't have to start taking saves until you've been under a 1+2 whatever your con modifier is, or is it minutes, not
You can hold your breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus your constitution modifier.
Okay, so I'm at 3 then.
Yep. So 3 whole minutes, which is 30 rounds.
So, seeing Snowball taking lumps out of this water weird, Dorigado's gonna fire again with the bow. Feeling like
All
we're
right.
getting top of it. Targeted.
Continue at disadvantage.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it rolled a 1. It's fine.
So with my re-roll 1, do I need to roll it again? But then if
roll it again and
don't
then roll it again. So roll at disadvantage one more time.
I've just thrown it again without disadvantage. Here you go. Last one.
All right.
Okay,
Both of those would have hit, so take the 17. Dealing 6 damage. Vaxian.
Once again, this fucker can die. Hopefully this time it takes. That's the second roll in a row that just rolled a 17. This is starting to piss me off.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Kinda. Super sad.
And I'm just gonna take a step back and stand next to Pratt. Cross my arms.
Tiffany looks at you and shakes her head.
All right.
This time I'm gonna go at it a little different. You know, he's been bobbing and weaving. I'm gonna big arcing side swipe. You know, I'm holding this thing with 2 hands. So let's try it with 2 hands. And there you go.
Should be
At
rude.
disadvantage, you said?
Yes, disadvantage.
Rodent.
13 hits.
Yay.
I see you. I'm gonna lay the divine the last one.
All right, last spell slot for smite.
Nope.
Not your divine sense.
Divine smite.
Divine smite. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was the spell slot. They're right
Okay.
there together on the sheet.
Yeah, they're kind of close. But other than that, this water weird goes down. And
Yeah. We killed it. Level up.
Coming into the close of the session today, because as we are out of combat, that is where we will end, which is 30 minutes over where we normally are. Swap back to Cauldron Caves. And keep an eye on our Discord channel this week, as I'm going to ask you guys a couple of questions, because I will probably time skip us at the beginning of next session and just kind of go and skip the minutia and traveling of dragging everything back. So we'll be all right there.
Cool. On that note, also, I will pick up my pack before we leave the caves. Are we still waiting on our little information packets that you told us you were going to get to us, by chance?
Yes, because I am a terrible person and a terrible dungeon master.
You're not.
Look at me.
Oh, you're not. Stop it.
So just do a little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I have 900,000 plates and projects and students and everything spinning right
I
now.
mean, the world's smallest violin.
Chad, I do way more.
No.
You may have 7 games. I still have 7 games, by the way.
How many do you play it though?
I DM 3.
Yeah.
So 4. Playing 4.
Yeah.
Would you say level up?
Level up.
What?
Level up.
Who's?
What?
If you ask me,
Are we leveling
if
up?
you have to ask if you level up, then you obviously don't level up. Like, come on.
Level up.
I mean, does Tiffany level up? I mean,
Tiffany levels up. Tiffany gets the level.
Sweet.
because our wonderful rodent friends.
So does Majid and Snowball turn into ice popsicles on the way back to the city?
There is a little bit of frost and things forming, but yes, we will assume that you all make it back okay and well enough. Maybe a level of exhaustion, if anything, but I would make you roll for that. So we'll talk about that throughout the week for sure.
Snowball's basically gonna peel out of his clothes and just like lay in front of the fire once he gets back to the end. It's like he's gonna be frozen.
All right. So, yeah, and we'll talk about what you guys do with the cauldron and the cap that you got and the bodies of these fishermen and all of that stuff throughout the week. Please just let me know as a group consensus of what you want to do with things, and I will get that set up. Now, as far as everything else goes, you guys have a couple extra quests to do if you would like. And yes, you are allowed to level up now. At the end of the session, you do level up to level 4. Yes, this is actually a milestone to complete this quest. So
nice.
And it was our very first quest, so milestone accomplished.
Yes, your very first quest. Very benevolent.
Level up.
Making you use variant encumbrance rules and underwater combat rules and
it all works out so well. So
possibly killing you because
almost
you could have died a few times had I not rolled like terrible.
Maj would never think such ways. Don't
Where's
fret.
Life Clerical on? There it is.
Does anyone have the identify spell, or does anyone have a way to get the identify spell?
I mean, is it on the cleric list?
It's on the Arcana cleric list or the Knowledge cleric list. Not on the Life cleric spell list though. Rangers is not there. I believe Faith would have it if.
I know it's
James
on
was
the
here.
wizard spell list, and I'm an EK,
But-
so I don't know.
Oh
if I have it.
yeah, you can pick it up as an EK, for sure. So I would highly recommend you pick up Identify, because otherwise you're probably not really going to have a way to access it. You can find people to cast it, but it's going to cost you at that point. So
Right. Level 4, it's ability score and or feat, right?
yep, +2 to 1 ability score, +1 to 2 different ability scores, or take a feat. There are no restrictions on the feats that you can take. Go for it. Feel free to look through all of the homebrew modules that you can see. There are some really cool ones in there, so feel free to use them. If you use something that is not in one of the official materials, please just post it in the Discord and give me a shout as to what it does, because I haven't totally read the 40 different homebrew modules that I have set up for you to use. So
cool. Are you gonna leave the table up for a little bit?
Yeah, I'll leave it up.
Hazel, did you say something when we first started about laughter, or was that just great armor? Great weapon?
Check the homebrew rules that are linked in your character sheet. Down at the bottom are my feat changes. Great Weapon Master and Sharpshooter, for everyone in chat, Great Weapon Master and Sharpshooter, instead of being -5 +10, they are instead minus your proficiency bonus for double your proficiency bonus. That makes them a little more in line, so you're not one-shotting things at low levels, and it evens out at level 13, I believe, for -5 +10 at level 13. Flat damage is OP, basically.
Going for the polearm master.
Yeah, you're free to take Pam.
I'm just capping wisdom at 20.
Okay.
A +5 is nice.
Yeah, that makes your spell save DC 15, right?
Yes, sir.
And then next level it'll be 16? Because your proficiency bonus goes to +3 at level 5, right?
Yes, it does. And that's already changed. Cool.
Yeah, I'm taking it. So just saying I've taken ASI on my wisdom, both points.
Are you pushing a long rest now? Well, do you level up during long rest or whenever you feel like? Because I don't think I've ever.
Whenever I feel like.
Okay.
I won't level you up in the middle of combat, but I'm not gonna. I don't require you to give you a long rest for you to level up.
Because you're not dick like me.
Yeah, not really, but mostly because like you can level up in the middle of the day. I guess you just don't really get spells. But I don't know. Who knows? Your HP goes up, but you still have to long rest to get your spell slots. So. Because those don't refresh until the beginning of the day, and while you gain the slots, they're still counted as used. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, the game of semantics.
La 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 la.
Alright, I'm just gonna do 2 decks.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
I just end up doing two cons, so I raised my health to 40.
Yeah, up to 40 HP as a blood hunter, which is very nice.
Especially if you use your blood to do stuff.
Mm-hmm. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
It's always, as much as Pratt does not like Snowball, it's always a good idea to give him a little bit of healing, especially if he's in lost control mode, or he might attack people that are his friends. So.
There is a reason why Pratt doesn't like Snowball.
You say, how does Pratt respond to that?
Yeah, it's called his player, his Koba.
No, it's not. It's not because of you. This was actually happened before you were playing what you were going to play.
Yeah, this was a session 0 thing that was before you decided to go with the Yeti concept.
That is correct.
The littlest Yeti concept.
It's not like big handsome gentleman.
Alright guys, it was fun. I'm gonna go ahead and jump out. See y'all next week.
Catch you later.
Yeah, adios.
Later guys.
Also, maybe people, I don't know. No one asked about it in chat, so I guess I'll just leave it. So.
Huh?
Oh, I was like, my homebrew rules are kind of crazy, so not really. There's not
really.
like a lot of them. So they let you do crazy things. I'm thinking about adding maybe a couple more. Who knows? Maybe not.
You haven't done any critical failures yet.
I have not. I generally don't, but they're very like. I would say that a critical failure would have been, even though Maxian did not roll a critical failure, that is more of a not Maxian, Majid did not roll a critical failure. That is more of a like GM intrusion right there. I should have given you an inspiration towards that, but.
I thought it was kind of funny. Shit.
So, Derek, do you play anything, or do you stream anything during the week before Thursday's night game?
No, I don't do anything Monday through Wednesday, and the game is no longer on Thursday nights. It's now Friday mornings. We have moved that.
I see.
So we've moved it from Friday to Friday at 11, just because that time slot works a little better for all of the players and for myself as well. So.
Gotcha. Now,
So Burn Bright then, and then yeah, just Avernus on Saturday and here on Sunday.
And I don't think Ravos, you don't stream at all, do you? No, I didn't think so.
No, I don't.
And I don't think Crash does, and I don't think Steve does either. So it's just me and you, which is weird.
Yeah.
Still broadcasting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're still
Yeah,
broadcasting.
we're just bullshitting right now. I'm fixing it
We're
here
just
in a second.
bullshitting. It's all good. I mean, it's Chad's stream. He can end it whenever he wants. He can just cut me off at the end of the day. It's fine.
No, I was literally just asking questions for, Star Wars D&D. So anyways.
Star Wars D&D.
Somebody wanted to run the Fantasy Flight Star Wars game. I would probably throw you a few bucks even.
Fantasy Flight Star Wars, is that the D6 system or is that the D20 system?
It's the one with the custom dice system.
Oh, it's the Fate system Star Wars game.
It's the one I like. What can I say?
No, it's all good. I haven't actually played that system. I've played the Star Wars D20.
So anyways, we are ending for the day finally. That was some great fun. We'll be back here. Jeez, when will we be back? Oh, Thursday at 9 a.m. for some Tomb of Annihilation, which is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. What? What's the Marbania? And then Thursday nights over at Marbania's channel, since he's right here, some more. What the hell's that game we play? Savage Worlds, which is always fun. And then back here on Sunday, Deadlands. Back here on Sunday for session 3. So if you want to stay up to date, join the Discord, which is right yonder, or follow me on Twitter. And then if you want to subscribe to me on YouTube, I would appreciate that. I'm trying to get 100 subscribers so that I can get rid of that little stupid numbers thing, because it's ridiculous and it annoys me. And it's free to do. And I think that's about it. It's nice to be back here after 5 months of not really streaming whatsoever. So it's nice to be back here and doing our thing. And I don't think anyone's really... I don't have any friends, man. I don't think anyone's streaming friend-wise to go and raid. Which is weird, because I think someone usually streams this time of day, but I guess they're not tonight. Which is weird. So I think I'm going to just go raid some random channel. Which is always fun to do, because I've found players like that before. Just randomly raiding them, and then they come and join my games, and that's how things go. It's always cool. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. If you like the channel, please feel free to hit the like button or the follow button. And until then, we will be back next week. Thank you. And who am I going to go raid? I gotta raid somebody. Damn it. I always in my streams raiding someone. Who is on? Virtual Greyhawk. There we go. We'll go and raid them. Blue Box RPG. That's cool. Blue Box RPG. Very nice. See ya later.
This, but I love that so much. Everyone making a melee attack this round, you get to add 1d6 to your d20. You are so inspired by not only the call of Shorewind, but by the thought of Winston.